It's an honor to be here, and when I say that, I'm not kidding.
There's the green flag. We are racing for the first match race of the Spectator races. As the Mustang is the jump. Casey Brunson there in the Mustang. I'm sorry, that's Casey Hawthorne in the black Mustang. There's a black and a green Mustang entered. My apologies. So Casey Hawthorne with the lead right now over the red Corvette. Red Corvette driven by John Taylor. Oh, we got a spinner! Hang on to it! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And taking the checkered flag. Oh, my goodness. Casey Hawthorne takes the checker. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. The Red Corvette, John Taylor, a spin and a save, and might need to have a change of underwear before he comes back out. And there's the green flag. Here we go. Mustang versus Focus. It's a Ford Focus as it comes into focus down the front straightaway. Ford versus Ford. The Mustang right now with the lead over the Focus. And that Mustang being driven by Casey Hawthorne. Here comes the Focus. He's getting a run down the back straightaway, folks. Here he goes into three. Put a clicker on. Focus goes up a little bit high. The Mustang. And again, as he tries to blind him with the flashers coming down the front straightaway. All right, here we go. Last semifinal match is green. Oh, Wes is giving him room up on the high side. Oh, they almost touched going into one. The Mustang with the lead. Can he block Wes down the back straightaway? Oh, we don't see this very often. Now Wes going to go to the high side. Can he find room up there? He tiptoes. The Mustang hasn't beat up the corner. There's going to be a drag race, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my! Wow, Wes has been upset tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Casey Hawthorne getting it done. Wow! Big time upset. It's going to be Mustang versus Mustang for the finals. Who wants the Mustang to win? All right, so we have Robbie in the 2017 red Mustang, then Casey back out there in the black 95 Mustang. So different generation of Mustangs as he's not watching the flagman. Go back, go back, go back. Okay, he's going to take a victory lap. That's all right, we'll let him. Well, let's see what happens. New versus old. Here we go, green flag. Boy, Casey got a good jump. This is how he beat Wes. Can he block Robbie? Robbie's got room on the outside if he can take it. Oh, here he comes. Room up there. Does he get a room? Side by side into three. Casey on the bottom. Robbie on the outside. It's going to be a drag race here to the finish. Robbie gets a little bit. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? That was some good racing right there. Wow. This is some of the best spectator racing we've had in a long time. We haven't even done the final yet. I don't know if you know Wes or not, but when he comes in and brings that thing, he's usually pretty darn fast, as you saw in the feature. But you beat him heads up, and you beat everybody heads up. So congratulations and running well in the spectator races.
Thanks. The lesson I learned was don't let Les get too far away from you.
Yeah, he has a tendency to do that. That car, I don't know what it's got under the hood, but it's screaming fast. But, I mean, you beat him one-on-one, and I've never seen anybody do that. So that's a big feat.
Wow, thanks. I got to figure out how to make stuff work on my old car. The fan quit, and I hear funny noises. I think there's a cat inside. I'll fix it and come back if he wants to race me again. I appreciate it. It's awesome.
Well, I'm sure he'd love to do that. Did you have fun out there?
Yeah.
Did you catch the racing bug a little bit doing that?
Well, that's the problem. I know, it's an addiction like anything else, and I try to stay away from it. So yeah, I've got the bug. It's infested me, and I really don't care. So I appreciate it.
Well, hey, it's all in good fun, and we have some money here for you for winning the heads-up portion of the race. Ladies and gentlemen, give Casey a round of applause for winning the heads-up spectator races and beating Wes. Wes got beat. Yeah. And then it'll be 5 laps. There's the green flag. The main event for the spectator races. And look at Wes. Watch him in the Sea. But thank goodness, driver is out and he's okay. Safety crews on the scene. Driver is out. Ambulance safety trucks on the scene. The winner of the match races, if we get you out here to the front straightaway, we'll grab a word with you. Casey, if you can hear me, come on and see me in Victory Lane. But folks, it is Budweiser intermission time. Like I said, I'm going to take a couple of moments here to clean up the incident here on the front straightaway. Wes, I believe you've been declared the winner.
I'll just kind of walk you through that a little bit. I noticed that we had 8 cars. We had 3 fast Mustangs. You know, everybody that came out here was looked like they definitely had something underneath their hood. I saw he popped out of his car. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the driver of that GT350, Robbie, able to get out of there. Probably a little shook it up. I'm sure he's hurt emotionally, probably physically. Good to see him get away. Cars can be replaced, lives can't. It just shows you when we come out here and do these spectator races, with these drivers that are out here each and every week, they put a lot on the line. They risk their lives and their equipment. But overall, I said if I won tonight, I was going to retire the car. I'm going to live up to my word. This car will not see another spectator race.
Thank you so much for coming out and participating with us. Do you have anyone that you'd like to thank for being with you, helping you get here, anything like that?
Let's see. I like Jesus because he was the first water skier, and I water ski a lot, so I guess him and just friends. I got 2 of them with me. They're over there. It's a guys' night out. We're having a blast from wind, rain, shine, or whatever. So thank you guys.
Absolutely, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Casey one more time. All right, so they'll wait for the green flag, and then turn loose. Here we go. Green flag. Casey Hawthorne getting the jump here in the Mustang. Come on, Grandma, you can do it. I don't know, guys. He might be able to catch him. And Casey Hawthorne, if he can make it through 1 and 2, looking a little bit better this time. Now he's storming out of the back. It's going to be interesting to see him up against Cuddy in the next round. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang, easily going to win this second matchup. And Greg Cook in the Grand Marquis will go to the losers bracket. We got Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang, Jeff Cuddy in the F-150. Wait for the green flag, and there it is. All right, so the Mustang hitting the jump. Cuddy's going to try to hang with him. Cuddy knows how to get around this racetrack, but with that big old heavy truck, I don't know if he's got anything for that Mustang. Casey Hawthorne. He's been out here in the spectator races before. He's done pretty well. Looking good here in this one. And Casey Hawthorne, the Mustang can make it off turn number 4, and he does. And Casey Hawthorne will win this match race. Jeff Cuddy, come up just a bit short there. This is the winner's race here for the match race, and then we'll get ready to put them all out there. So here we go. Wes Ho versus Casey Hawthorne. Hawthorne is sideways. Well, the Mustang just didn't get the traction, but he's coming back. Casey Hawthorne looking quick. 1 car length between them now. Casey Hawthorne, he's got to run. Can he make something happen down the inside? It's close. Hawthorne searching high now. Wes trying to protect the bottom. It's going to be close. Who can get off the corner? Hawthorne sideways. Here he comes. It's going to be Wes Ho. Yeah, I would love to see them go a couple more laps. Mustang just didn't get hooked up at the start. So Wes Ho wins the heads up the match race portion of this thing. I think they're going to get ready to put them all out there. What do you guys think? You want to see them all out there? You guys want to see them all go out there? Put the pro truck out there? The tow truck. That would be fun. I want to see Wes race EJ in the American Auto Base car. but that's just me. Push them way back there. Let's make this fun. If it were me down there, they'd be way back there. But I have no control. I just talk. All right, again, we have the Grand Marquis driven by Greg Cook. We have Justin James out there. He's for a fan of the year. Oh, they're pushing him back further. That's what we like to see. Justin James is out there. You got Jeff Cuddy out there in the 2018 F-150. Travis Sukup's out there in the Nissan. And you got Wes and Casey, the two faster cars, a little bit further back. So they're going to watch the green flag. 5 laps here, ladies and gentlemen. Winner take all. Let's see what's going to happen. As there's the green flag. 5 laps of the Spectator race is underway. Look at Cuddy down there blocking Wes. Wes is boxed in behind Cuddy. Will he Cuddy and then he's slack in turn 1. Justin James up there in the Kia trying to find some grip on the high side, but here comes Wes. And here comes Casey Hawthorne with 3 wide lead. All right, Wes has found himself out in front. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang trying to hang with him. Cuddy slips back to there. Justin James going off the wall now. All right, so Wes right now with the lead. Hawthorne second, Cuddy in third. It's Tuebok, Cook, and James. Alright, so Wes trying to open up his lead. Casey Hawthorne took him a lap or so to get warmed up there in the match race. Casey is starting to separate from the field a little bit. Jeff Cuddy is in third now. Experience, not so much here, but on the dirt tracks. Oh, Casey got a little excited. That'll be tough to catch Wes, but Casey's back. Oh, he almost went out. Turn number 1. You can hear the tires squealing down there. Casey Hawthorne is doing everything he has. The laps are starting to wind down. Wes Hogue, he's been pretty strong in these Spectator races. Final lap. Can Casey Hawthorne do anything in that Mustang? Oh, he's digging, squealing the tires down there. I don't know if he's going to get them. Final time into turn number 3. Oh, Casey Hawthorne is letting the back end slip out. He's sideways, but he's not going to get him. Let's go. Casey Hawthorne sideways to second. Here comes third. Jeff Cuddy, the big old pickup truck. He has it. Travis Sukup trying to take it away. And we'll get back to Cuddy in third, and then Sukup. And you have Greg Cook and Justin James. And the Kia Soul with a luggage rack on it, rounded out the field. And Justin James, he finally finishes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Wes Hogue, the winner of the Spectator races. Somebody's got to bring something out here to beat this guy with. And now those two are going to maybe have some words down there. Maybe we'll get a boxing match out of this whole thing. Alright, so I'm afraid to go to Victory Lane because I don't know what those two are capable of. So I'm going to wait just a minute here because I'm really looking forward to the features and I want to see them. Alright, so here comes Casey. Give Casey a round of applause. And give Wes trying to do a burnout. Good try, Wes. But Wes going to park it in Hampton in Victory Lane. Ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so I think it's safe. I'm going to go talk to Wes now in Victory Lane. Here he comes. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Wes, you've done it again, but Casey gave you a run for your money there. But you're able to take home nice chunk of change. There's $200 for you for winning the match races and the feature races. You've been here before. Is it getting old?
I don't think racing or winning never gets old, Ryan, no matter what. I can be here every night and win. I'd want to be here the next night. But this is a lot of fun. I get the chance to come out here and run the Corvette. I love racing with Casey. Second time out here, he always gives me a run for my money. Always keeps me on my toes. And he definitely had me on my toes in the one-on-one race there. Had my mirror full of that Mustang.
Yeah, it was definitely fun to watch. Casey was getting sideways, he was thinking he was trying to catch you. I've been challenging the fans. Somebody's got to bring Sun out that can compete with you.
Well, you know, fortunately I got my own racing gig now on dirt, so I'm not able to be here as often as I used to be, but when I can be here, I love being here. I love the atmosphere here in Smyrna. I welcome all challengers to come out here. I'll come out here when I can to put on the show, and someone wants to bring out a Dodge Demon. This thing's got an Exorcist in it.
Oh, Exorcist versus Demon. That'd be fun. Well, Wes, thanks again for coming out and putting on the show. Got some sponsorship on the back of the car. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to check out this car, it is a color shift. The color shift of this is called Alaskan Nights. Everything's done by Rowdy's Dipping Services in Jacksonville, Florida. This is all peelable paints. And this peels right back off, and you can go back to the original finish. So I would like to thank Rowdy's Dipping Services for making this car happen and paying my bills every month.
Wes, congratulations again. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Wes Ho, the winner of the Spectator races.
Also, support your local short tracks. This is awesome. You guys come out here, keep on coming out. The fans is what keeps this track up and going.
So give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out. Real quick, we'll talk to Casey here. He gave this old 95 Mustang a heck of a run there. Casey, did you have fun out there?
Yeah.
It looked like you did, man. You had this thing sideways, and you drove it a heck of a lot better than the last Mustang we had out here.
Thanks. This ain't a dirt track?
It used to be, but not anymore. But you were driving it like a dirt track.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun when you do that.
Well, it looked like fun, and you were fast, and I think we can get you out here to do this again, huh?
Yeah, I gotta get something more to come close to catching that guy, but I'm here to keep him on his toes, and what do you say?
You definitely did just that. All right, Casey, thanks for coming out. Give Casey a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Put up a great effort with this old Mustang. Those are fun cars to drive. He's having too much fun. This could get dangerous. Well, that would be something if they had one more match race, but they switched cars. Maybe we can do that next time. Green flag is out. Here they go. Well, I'm just absolutely shocked. Mustang has blown away the focus. I think he might need to refocus just a little bit. Alright, so Casey Hawthorne has a really fast car, but last time a Mustang did the Spectator races, it didn't go so well for him right about here. Alright, Casey did alright though. Casey Hawthorne, 95 Mustang, cruises to victory over the Ford Focus who didn't bother to turn his lights on. Alright, so Casey Hawthorne wins round number 1. Make some noise for Casey and the Mustang. Give it up for Kenny LaBrecque. He'll come back out for the main event. He might win it. Who knows? So we have the Camaro driven by Sebastian Filatowski, and then Casey Hawthorne against the Mustang. Camaro versus Mustang. Ford versus Chevy. Who's going to get back here first? Wait for the green flag. There it is. Green flag is out. Boy, both cars spinning off the line. Casey Hawthorne down here. Oh boy, look out in turn 1. This is going to be a good race, I think, folks. Casey Hawthorne in the older Mustang. Filatowski in the, well, beautiful Corvette, race car looking thing. I'm sorry, Camaro. I don't know why I always mix those up. All right, Casey Hawthorne, he's got him right now. And he's walking up on the racetrack. Here comes Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. Casey Hawthorne upsets the beautiful looking race car. Ringer gets knocked out. All right, who wants the Mustang to win? Who's pulling for the Acura? Okay, I'm a bit surprised, but that's all right. All right, Acura on the inside, Ford outside. Let's see who it's going to be. There's the green flag. The finals are underway. Jeremy Tennyson, the Acura on the inside. Casey Hawthorne, the Mustang on the outside. Acura has the advantage into turn number 1. But look at Casey Hawthorne. He throws it in there on the high side like he's done this before. Oh, they're dead even right now in turn number 2. Look at that horsepower, American horsepower on the back straightaway. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang makes the pass. All right, as long as he can get off turn number 4, I think he's got it with the Acura a little crossed up there. And it's going to be Casey Hawthorne, your winner. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. Gets it done in the head-to-head matchups. All right, so we're going to have Casey Hawthorne in the 95 Mustang, Kenny Merrick in the 2004 Ford Focus, Sebastian Filatowski in the Camaro, and then Jeremy Tennis in the Acura. 5 laps. Let's see what's going to happen. Wait for the starter. And there's the green flag. We're underway. All right. Walentynski gets the jump in the Camaro. Why does every car out there have to be black? It makes my job hard. Casey Hawthorne in second in the Mustang. Then it's the Acura third. All right, remember, Casey Hawthorne won in the heads-up portion. Oh, the Camaro leaves the door open. Walentynski's giving him room, and Hawthorne's going to take it. He's not scared. Look at this. Boy, they go thundering down the front straightaway. Oh, hang on, way up in the marbles. Way in the marbles there. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang, way out in front. But we've seen this before. We've seen a Mustang go out there. Oh, hang on, the Camaro. Boy, the Camaro's digging. Walentynski's trying to get up there, folks. He's not giving up. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. He's got a good lead right now. That Camaro's fast, but not quite handling as well. All right, don't forget about the focus. Here he comes. The leader's on the front straightaway, and we should have given him a head start. I feel bad for him. Casey Hawthorne, your leader. 40 laps in the book now. All right, this is about the point of the race where all the warning lights come on. You'll start worrying about flat tires, all that craziness. But Casey Hawthorne, he doesn't even look at his dash, I can tell you that much. All right, but now we're going to have to deal with lap traffic. This could get interesting. Watch the focus. Focus on the focus here, lap car. White flag, 1-0. Oh, they're all starting to run up. Lap car goes high. No problem for Casey Hawthorne. Hawthorne is past the focus now. Let's see, final time down the back straightaway. He's got a big lead. Hopefully he doesn't get too trigger happy here and spin this thing out. Oh, nice groove there from the top to the bottom. Now Camaro's having to fight the focus. Casey Hawthorne wins it in the Mustang. Third, we'll go to Jeremy Tennis in the Acura, and fourth to the Ford Focus for Kenny Marek, and fifth to Mike Mangos, who got scared and lost his Mangos. All right, folks, give him a round of applause. Casey Hawthorne, your winner for the Spectator races. He won both portions of it. He's going to take home a nice $200 tonight for all of his trouble. Boy, the rear end is smoking here, but Casey, you were smoking out there. You're already burning things down, aren't you? How was that out there, man?
Oh, it's fun. Come on. This is the best fun you can have with clothes on. Everybody knows that.
Right? That's what I was trying to tell all these people. And they all wanted to watch you do it instead. But here you go, man. We got a cool $200 for you for winning the match race portion. And the main event, that Camaro looked pretty strong, but yeah, nothing for you.
It was strong, actually. You know, I met him. His name's Sebastian, and he was being real careful with it, but that's a fast car.
But it doesn't matter, man. They throw all kinds of stuff at you. And this is your first rodeo here. You really love doing this stuff.
I'm sorry, what's that about?
I said this wasn't your first rodeo doing this. You love racing out there.
No, back in the 20s, when I was in my 20s, I rode race cars out here, and so I know everything to do wrong, and I seem to repeat that stuff. But you know, I'm having a lot of fun, you know, with my 19. Now look, I'm just trying to sell Mustangs. Come down with sample sales on that number, BR549. You know, say it's 1995 Mustang. It's a lot of fun just playing. I'm seeing old friends that I haven't seen in years, and I think I'm just going to come around and hang out.
Sounds like a plan, man. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Casey Hawthorne, your Spectator race winner tonight. That's Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang, and Richard Tyner in the 2005 Chevy Sonoma. I think we're a black flag both of them.
Everybody was going to take the Mustang anyway, Ryan.
I'm sure they would have, Jason. All right, so here comes Casey Hawthorne in that Mustang. He is going to win this matchup. All right, Richard Tyner probably going to bring that thing out for the ugly truck contest. Who thinks the Mustang's going to win, though, for real? Probably going to happen. But we'll see. There are a lot of things that can happen in half a mile. So again, round 2 here, Mustang versus pick-em-up truck. Getting the buggy off the track, thank you, Ralph. Can't run over the buggy. That would be bad. We're going to need him later. There's the green flag and they're away. Jason, you taking the pickup truck this time?
Yeah, I'll take the pickup truck.
All right, they're actually, wow. Whoa, what is going on? don't you come up here so we can talk better?
I'm not good at these one-on-one. They got racing seats in that red Mustang, Ryan.
Yeah, that definitely makes her an advantage. All right, so they're going to wait for the green. There it is. All right, Fletcher's nice in the tires here. Casey Hawthorne is on the line a little bit better. Look out! Look out! Whoa! He almost got it. They almost played bumper tag there. But Casey Hawthorne, I'm telling you, Jason, he's really good at this spectator racing stuff, but it's not over. Here comes Fletcher.
Running the 3 and 4. A lot of bragging rights on the line. Checker flag there.
And it's Casey Hawthorne, the Mustang wins it. And I wasn't wrong, the Mustang won. All right, here we go. Green flag is out. Acura outside, Mustang inside. Acura's got him a half a car going into one. Oh, this is close. Casey Hawthorne pulling out ahead, but the Acura's got the high side. Look at this. We got a race, folks.
They're getting up to the gears down the back straightaway, Ryan.
Oh, Hawthorne pulls out ahead. The Acura, oh, he went up too high, too high. He's going to try to come down the hill. He's going to try to cross him over. Not going to get there. Casey Hawthorne is the winner of the match races. Well, Casey Hawthorne's pretty good at this thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Couture. All right, who's going to take it? Second already.
4 wide into turn 1.
Oh, it's like I-4. It's trying to leave work. Look at the Acura.
Stuck in the lead, Ryan.
Look at the pickup truck. Oh, side by side. Pickup truck had to leave, but he gave him the inside. Now the Acura. The Acura for $500. Trying to put one in the
Mustang's up to the 4th.
and the other Mustang's up to the third.
Acura.
There's one.
Down on the inside to take over the 2nd position.
Here come those Mustangs, Jason. Fletcher and the red Mustang over the slope. All right, that Acura is running high because here come the Mustangs. Remember, folks, $500 to win. Oh, somebody blew something. Or something. Oh, look out! Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Yellow flag, yellow flag. They don't know what that means. They don't know what that means. Oh, the yellow flag is out. Justin Fletcher and the red Mustang goes around. What is everything? Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. What a save. I knew you guys were hoping he was going to hit something, though. Let's be real now. They're trying to, I don't know if he's going to go for it, but folks, get loud, get crazy, maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll do it, but you guys got to get loud and crazy. I don't know. Patrick Thomas, one of the best American auto sportsman drivers around, up here trying to make the show more interesting for you. All right, so Casey, where are you going, dude? What are you, Casey, get back in line. Get back there, I said. All right, he thinks he's lined up at a 45-degree angle for a late model feature or something. I think I know what he's doing. He's just trying to hop to the outside of this Acura. And there's the green flag. They're going back to green. We put out competition until later. All right, so they sorted out in turn 1 and 2 with the Acura still leading here, Jason, with 2 laps completed, with 3 laps to go this time by.
I think it's between the Acura and the black Mustang again, Ryan.
I think you might be right this time, Jason. Here comes Casey Hawthorne. The other Mustang LaBrecque has changed of clothing, so he's just ready to go fast now. We're side by side for third. The Cavalier, one of the dump trucks down there. Cavalier's up won this thing a couple weeks ago. He only had to beat 3 cars. This time had to beat a big field of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Casey Hawthorne, your Spectator race winner. $500 on the winner. All right, so we'll hop on down there, grab a word with him. Pretty fun little race. Sorry we didn't do 10 and sorry we didn't get the invert, but I hope you all enjoyed that anyways. I'll be careful. Done this a time or two. I'm good. I made it. All right. Hey, we got a nice trophy for the Spectator. Okay, I'll let him know. Casey Hawthorne, he's already out of the car. Ladies and gentlemen, give Casey a round of applause. Casey, first of all, sir, we got a nice trophy. Armadillo Spectator race winner. Congratulations. Great run out there.
Thanks, guys. This is great. I want to thank Jeremy for letting me win. Okay. A, B, and Robert Hart for keeping this place going. Amen. Thank you, Robert and Jim.
Absolutely, and thank you to you, man, coming out, putting on a show. A little bit wild out there tonight, a lot more traffic, huh?
Yes, it was. Just like I like it, too.
Made it a lot more fun, though, didn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, Casey, one last thing real quick. Your payout tonight is at the bar. They're going to pay you like a normal race car driver, so don't go anywhere. Go get your payout before you leave. It's go to the bar, go to the real payout window where the bar is, where all the real race car drivers go.
I heard bar.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I got money for the beer at the bar.
I got you. You broke the armadillo off the trophy. Oh, man. All right, little hot glue, take care of that. But Casey, great job, man.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Casey. We'll let Jason get an interview with our second place driver, Jeremy Tennis.
Congratulations, Jeremy, with your second place finish. He got you in the head-to-head and just edged you out in the group event here, too. How did it feel to be out there on the high banks tonight?
It's the best feeling in the world. I mean, I came for circle track racing, always did it, and don't have a real ride, so let's try and not smash these up, right?
That's the next best thing. Thanks for coming out tonight and nice hot laps out there on the track.
That is last year's winner, Casey Hawthorne. Who wants the Mustang to win? Who wants the black Mustang? Who wants the red Mustang? Who wants him to crash? I knew it. All right, let's see what happens. Casey Hawthorne in the black Mustang, James Adams. We're gonna watch the starter here. Watch Tyler for the green. And there it is, green flag is out. Casey Hawthorne in the black Mustang. He takes the lead from James Adams. We have 4 brave competitors tonight. Wait, a bunch of chickens behind me. Holy shit. I'm just kidding, I won't do it either. So here we go, Casey Hawthorne, he's leading. But the race comes all the way down the line. James Adams is trying to catch him. Here they come. It's going to be Casey Hawthorne. James Adams comes home in second. Who wants the Jeep? You guys are good. All right. Jeep down on the inside, Mustang on the outside. That Jeep didn't get hooked up too well on the start. See if you learned anything here. Racers are ready. Tyler's got the green flag in hand, and there's the green flag. We're underway for the finals. Oh, and the Jeep! Casey Hawthorne, close letters. We'll see if you catch him. Half mile around here, and Casey's closing. That Jeep's got to get real wide here, guys. Oh! He's saved it! Oh, man, turn 2, Clarity Corner tonight. We'll see if Jim ever can hang on. Come on, Jim, come on, let this straightaway. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Jeep. Wow, what a race. What do you think of that? Who thought he was going to wreck that Mustang? Who was here last time we wrecked the Mustang? Yeah, you saw it on YouTube. The faster cars are right on the back bumpers of these slower cars. This could get hairy. That's what we're all here for. So we got James Adams, the red Mustang, Eddie Evans in the Cadillac. Then you have Casey Hawthorne, the black Mustang, and Jim Erb in the black Jeep. 5 laps. So they've got a couple of match races. 5 laps here. So you can't win it on lap 1, but a lot of people are here hoping they lose it on lap 1. Look at this guy right here. Ralph gives the thumbs up. Ralph, get out of there, buddy. Tyler, wave the green flag. Here we go. All right, keep right. Oh, go again. James Adams, red Mustang. Casey Hawthorne, black Mustang. White flag. One to go. James gonna drive it in. He's got one last shot. Closing in. One car length. Casey's got the power. This is gonna be it. Final time into turn 3. Casey Hawthorne's gotta hang on. Let's see if he can do it. Casey Hawthorne looking to go back to back. In Spectator races, he's gonna do it. Second, and Tim Earl rounds out the field. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give James Adams a round of applause. He made a race out of that thing. And Casey Hawthorne, for the second year in a row, gonna take home the Spectator race money. Make some noise for Casey Hawthorne. In case you go make some money, I'll come right back down there. Get my schedule today, for sure. The $500 going to Casey Hawthorne for the second year in a row, making a career out of this thing. All right, come right down here. Let Casey get a photo here real quick with our great track photographer, Jim Jones. And the mic's working right here, so I don't think I'm gonna move. Casey Hawthorne, winner of the Spectator race again. Well, they're getting pictures. Hang on, let me see what James has. Get the mic work. James! Hey man, you gave him a run. Great job out there. Well, you made it a race. We appreciate it. Folks, make some noise for James. Red Mustang. We'll let these pictures. Again, it is intermission. We're going to take a couple minutes. And now, Casey Hawthorne. Here's a trophy for you, sir. Congratulations. Take that one. That's your money. $500. Uh-oh, James is going to run us over. He probably wants to run me over. All right. Casey, 2 years in a row, my friend, and you're the winner of the Spectator races. That Jeep made you work for it in the finals. He got you. You almost lost it in turn 2. How'd you save it?
By fortunate accident.
All right, hey, I like that answer. Sometimes you just gotta let off the gas and let it straighten out, huh?
Yeah, I have to let off the gas. I hate doing that. Gas. You're not supposed to do that. That just makes the car go slower. So in my mind, having to let off gas is the worst thing you can do.
Well, if you didn't let off the gas, you probably wouldn't have a car to drive home. So, gotta give you congratulations on that. You're winning this thing here for the second year in a row, and James made you earn it, so that was a great race.
Yeah, I met James earlier. He's a race car driver. He knows what he's doing.
He does. I don't think he's driven that car before, so that's why he was allowed to be out here. Mustang versus Mustang, and I think people want to see Mustang versus Wall tonight, but instead they get you here to picture your leg, so great job.
I hope you're happy that I almost hit it.
Come on, are you guys happy you almost hit it? We gave you an almost. Case, congratulations, man.
Yeah, I want to thank my crew, Ken, only half of us here though, because Pam is at home with an neectomy, and our loving husband, the other crew member, has to stay home with his loving wife, so we let him off the hook.
Hang on, what's going on with it? But again, Ken Copley, Reebok drivers, is out here. You've been helping him, he's helping you.
Yeah, exactly. He's now my crew, where normally I'm his crew, and LaBrecque the other one, who Pam has taken care of it, which you should do. So he's off tonight. Pam, get better.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, get it up for Casey Hawthorne, your Spectator race winner here on Armadillo Night. I think Rusty's got a few words for you.
Are y'all having fun yet? Okay, church is tomorrow.
We have the Battle of the Mustangs coming up first. In the red Mustang, that's our 05 Mustang, that's James Dean. The black 95 Mustang, that's Casey Hawthorne. He's no stranger to these races, so they're going to watch Ralph. When he throws the green flag, they're going to go. First one back wins. Here we go. Green flag is out, and we're underway. Oh, James Dean sliding the tires. Oh, we got a driver here, folks. Casey Hawthorne, black Mustang. James Dean, a red Mustang, and Casey's got the lead big time. So this is where we're going to figure out who's quick and who's brave and who knows what else. And then what we're going to do is we're going to handicap the field a little bit for the future. Usually put the faster cars in the back and make them run it, at least on the first lap. So Casey Hawthorne, running away with it here. Casey Hawthorne's going to win round one. And here comes James Dean. So Hawthorne wins around number one. Top of the tour in the Subaru on the inside. Casey Hawthorne, the Mustang on the outside. Here we go. That Mustang's got a lot of power. It does not get hooked up, but watch this. Watch this. Whoa! I thought they were going to swerve into each other. Whoa! Getting close down there in turn one. Hello, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Having a good day, side by side. Hey, come on over for football tomorrow. All right, see you later. Bye. The Mustang, Casey Hawthorne, to everybody's surprise, taking the lead. Let's see if this Outback can come from Outback and steal it. No, not this time. Casey Hawthorne going to go to the next round. Valiant effort from the Subaru with the luggage rack on top. If only they had put some luggage up there, that would have completed that car perfectly. Tyler Vickery Dodge startup on the outside. Casey Hawthorne, he's like, I don't need instruction. I know what I'm doing now. Here we go. Green flag is out. That Mustang, so much power, it doesn't really get hooked up, but now he's got it. Oh, he ran over something down here. But, well, folks, there you see it. Big lead for Casey Hawthorne. So Tyler kind of falling back. I think he knows that he's not going to get this one. So Casey Hawthorne here in the Mustang. I think he's going to win it. Here comes Casey. Yep, he's got it. No problem. Didn't want to speak too soon. I've seen him break loose off turn 4. Well, it gets bad if that happens. Here comes Tyler. He kind of knew. He got the short draw. There, he got the short stick. So this should be good. Dustin Hayden in the Pontiac. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. Who's rooting for the Mustang? Who's rooting for the Pontiac? Oh, here we go. Green is out. And the Mustang spun the tires. And we saw the Pontiac here take a little bit of time to get roaring on the first time out. He's got some ground to make up, but Dustin Hayden knows how to get a lot out of these little cars. Casey Hawthorne, though, with a lot of power, he's definitely favorite. Well, let's see. Oh, big bobble there for Dustin Hayden. He pushed it, he tried, folks, but Casey Hawthorne goes head-to-head, and Casey Hawthorne's going to win it. Who wants to see some carnage? Oh, you guys are savages. Savages out here. That's why you came to a crash event, right? All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Green flag, getting ready to fly. As soon as Tyler gets out of the way, Ralph will wave him off. Ralph checking the track. Green flag's out, we're racing. 5-lap finale. Everybody packed in nose to tail, we're breaking out. It's like everybody leaving work on Friday. All right, that was an interesting start. And look at the lead, look at the band. He figured it out, folks. And Tyler Vickery, the Dodge, he goes to the lead. Look at Casey. Look at Casey being patient for Dustin Hayden. He's got the early jump. We're only roadblocks ahead for Casey Hawthorne. Dustin Hayden in the Pontiac to the outside. 4-second, Tyler Vickery's leading this thing, and he's like, oh my goodness, here they come. Dustin Hayden takes the lead. Hayden has the lead. Here it comes. Casey Hawthorne now starting to fly towards the front of the Mustang. Whoa, that was close. We almost had some contact. Hey, there's the band. Casey Hawthorne up to, well, he's going for second now. The inside of the Subaru. Dustin Hayden's lead starting to shrink now. Tyler in the Dodge Dart darts way to the outside. Folks, we're going to have a real good race for the lead. We got 2 laps complete, I think. My boss count. I don't know. I can't count anyway. Lead heating up. We're about halfway through this thing as they go down the back straightaway. Here we go for the lead. Casey Hawthorne, the Mustang. Hayden's going to make that Pontiac wide, folks. Dustin Hayden's not going to make this easy. Casey Hawthorne, though, he gets to the outside. Here we go. Side by side down into one. Man, perfect. And Hayden hangs on the lead, but not for long. Here comes the Mustang. Casey Hawthorne. Well, Hayden's going to fight back. White flag's getting ready to fly. Pretty good battle here. Pontiac versus Ford. Here they come through the white flag. And I think Casey's coming now, folks. We'll see. Can Casey survive? One final lap here. Dustin Hayden doing a great job. But boy, ever since that Corvette quit showing up, it's been all Mustang out here. Here we go. Checkered flag in the air. Casey Hawthorne, once again, your Spectator race winner. Dustin Hayden second. How about the Subaru? Probably going to hang on to third. nice side-by-side finish for, I don't know, 6th, 5th, something like that. And here comes Tyler. Tyler, you led a good portion of the race, buddy. Good job. Casey, they want you to do a burnout. Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, Casey Hawthorne out of the car. All right, Casey Hawthorne. There's a trophy for you, sir. And I got some money for you, too. I think, somewhere. Hang on. What? Paused it all right? Yep. Where'd it go? Man. Maybe, oh, here it is. The last pocket I checked. There's $500 for you, Casey. And, boy, you're getting pretty good at the Spectator racing thing, but, whoa, that's good. That's good you've been practicing. Well, Casey, Dustin Hickman gave you a run there. Boy, this whole floor, this thing's fast.
Yes, he did. That guy's a race car driver, huh?
Yes, he is.
That makes sense. Yeah, he did. Give me a run.
Well, these guys know that you're strong right now, and Dustin said, I'm going to take this Pontiac and race you hard. Was it just as fun tonight as it has been the last few times?
It's even more fun when you took all the laps. And he was a good driver. It's got a lot of power, but that can get you in trouble. And I had to drive for it,
Yeah, last time in September, we only had a couple of people to race against you, made it look easy. And tonight you had to earn it, and it was a lot of fun. We appreciate you coming out and being a part of it.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. Copley down here, our E-Mod champion. That's who Casey helps. Let me get out of Jim's way here.
So Casey Hawthorne in the black Mustang, then you got Kyle Green in the gray Mustang, and Casey caught him napping. Casey caught him napping. But look at this. Kyle's coming back strong, close into turn one. They almost got together, and Kyle, he chickened out. All right, find a gear, Kyle. Maybe you can chase him down. Casey Hawthorne with a nice lead right now over Kyle Green in the battle of the Mustangs, and that Fiat put up a much better fight against the other Mustang. Ladies and gentlemen, no question about it, Casey Hawthorne, your winner of this round. Kyle Green says, all right, I'll save it for the feature. He's going to light it up anyway. See, that thing, it's all car. We gotta get the driver up to speed, and he'll be good. How are these guys going to get home? You going to give him a ride home? All right. Hey, it'll be entertaining for us, for sure. All right, so Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang, Tony Pereira in the Chevy Silverado. Green light is on, and wow, that pickup truck gets off the line pretty good. And now, oh, man, that got close, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Pereira knew he was down there. Good thing his spotter let him know. Oh, wait, there's no spotters tonight. Never mind. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang, gonna come off, turn 4, down the straightaway, he's your winner. Well, that pickup truck's got some good speed. We'll see what we can do in the feature event here later on. But folks, we are down to our final two. So here we go, Vincent Staggs up on the outside, Casey Hawthorne on the inside. Vincent Staggs in the 2003 Mustang, backfiring a little bit here underneath here. Casey Hawthorne in this, a 95, 96 model down there, 94 maybe. Green flag, here we go. This is the match race finals. Vincent Staggs on the outside, that car just not hooking up on the start, and Casey Hawthorne taking off. Casey Hawthorne out in front. We'll see if Vincent Staggs can run him down, but he's losing ground on him now. Casey Hawthorne continuing to dominate. We'll see if he makes it back around here. He told me he's just hopeful his rear end's going to make it. So far, so good. And Casey Hawthorne tops the match races. Hawthorne beats Vincent Staggs. So Casey Hawthorne wins the one-on-ones. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to see them all out there at once? Okay, you convinced me. All right, Ralph, whenever you're ready, man. He's going to turn on the green light. There it is. Green flag is out. Spectator is features away. And they storm down into turn 1. No surprise, a Mustang has the lead. That is Green in the gray Mustang with the lead. But here comes the Fiat, ladies and gentlemen. Lead change. Look out. Oh, boy. They almost made some contact. We got the Crown Vic. I think he's in the grass. That little Fiat, that thing is tiny. You almost lose it on the back straightaway. Fiat, your race leader here. me. Okay, Green had enough fun. He said, I was not expecting all those cars to come past me like that. I'm done. He's out. For the lead, look at that pickup truck. Pereira in the Chevy pickup truck. Closing in on Patelli here for the lead. Look at this, 3 cars under a blanket. Coming off turn number 4. Pereira using the apron, side by side for the lead. Fiat still out ahead. 2 laps complete. Casey Hawthorne has caught the leaders. Gonna split the middle. No, he hit the brakes, chicken. He chickened out, ladies and gentlemen. Fiat now starting to fade. Here comes Casey Hawthorne. Pereira trying to run him down to the grass. Casey Hawthorne, though, has the inside lane pickup truck up the racetrack. Hawthorne coming by. This will be 3 laps complete, and Casey Hawthorne's out in front of the field. That's bad news for everybody else. Crown Vic up to 4th. And Vincent Staggs, who got kind of boxed in there on the start, has not been able to make much progress. That Chevy pickup truck, though, that's impressive. That Mustang, we know that thing is fast, but that pickup truck, very impressive. White flag is coming out. Oh, boy, pickup truck almost got the wall. Final lap now for Casey Hawthorne. Everybody's waiting for him to spin out. Everybody's hoping he spins out. It's been way too clean. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang looking to win another $500 in the Spectator race if he can make it off the corner. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Casey Hawthorne wins the Spectator races. Pereira in the Chevy is 2nd, and a little Fiat comes home in 3rd. I'm impressed with that little car. Crown Vic going to come home in the 4th spot, and then Vincent Staggs in the other Mustang. Boy, Tyler brings it home in 6th, and he about got that pretty silver ride all dinged up there in turn 2 on the start. And here comes the 92 Mustang to complete. But ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Casey Hawthorne, your race winner, once again in the Spectator races. He's an expert at this thing. But Casey Hawthorne pops into victory lane. We'll head on down there, grab a quick word with him. We'll see if he's practiced his speech from last time. See him go again. Oh, man, I would love to do that, but they're not going to want to do it. They had too much fun. All right, folks, we're going to head down and talk to Casey Hawthorne as he climbs out. Make some noise for him. Casey Hawthorne, your race winner. Casey Hawthorne gets a beautiful bad trophy. He broke the trophy, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Casey. Taking home another $500 for winning the Spectator races. Casey Hawthorne. Hey, we got a lot of cars to come out and play with you today. We had some pretty fast Mustangs out there, and you broke the trophy, but that's okay. How do you feel to win this thing again?
Awesome, especially when I didn't think I was even going to make it to the racetrack tonight. Problems, but I want to thank John Green at Advanced Driveline and John, I can't think of his last name. He drives the E-Mod out here. Boyd's has still got problems, and anybody with an 8.8 rear end, please call me. But I got lucky.
Now, when I came down there to get your name, you're like, hey, man, I got to tell you, I don't know if my rear end's going to make it, and it did. And well, that other Mustang tried to give you a run for your money, but you know how to work your way through that traffic.
Oh, good Lord. I don't know what happened there because it happened really quick, and I don't remember thinking, but I made it through. So, again, with the luck. I'd rather be lucky than good, so.
Well, Casey, congratulations on the $500. Give it up for Casey Hawthorne, your Spectator race winner. All right, folks, our first race is going there. That is Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang and Hunter Young in the pickup. All right, and it's going to be Casey Hawthorne winning round number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Hunter Young. That was a tough draw for Hunter here in the pickup truck. But appreciate Hunter coming up. So how this is going to work, I apologize there. Didn't want to hold up the show, but I got all the names. All right, so they've lost control of this. They're supposed to send 2 out, 2 at a time. They've already lost their minds. We need 2 of you. 2 of you, please. Who thinks the Fiat deserves a head start? Yeah. I don't make the rules, I just make the suggestions. Here we go, Cabebo in the Fiat, Hawthorne in the Mustang. Green flag is out. I was hoping we catch Casey napping. All right, Fiat, now's your chance, now's your chance. Oh. All right, let's see what happens here in turn one. Oh, they're even. They're even for a minute. Come on, little Fiat. Come on, Cabebo. Come on, Fiat. He's giving him a run, folks. And then there, Casey found the gas. It took him half a lap, but he found it. Let's see if the Mustang makes it off the corner, though. That Fiat, man, he gave it a good run. Casey Hawthorne will move on. And the Fiat comes across the line. Marcus Cabebo gave that thing a good run. Will it be Casey Hawthorne? Will it be Ron Henderson? Mustang versus Kia. Here we go. Waiting for the green flag. There it is, green flag. Oh, I think the Mustang spun the tires a little bit. Casey's going to have to fight back. And that Kia, we saw it takes him a little bit to get up to speed, and Casey flies around the outside. Casey Hawthorne flies around the outside, but now this is where the Forte really gets on it. Here we go. Well, got close for a second. Let's see if Henderson has anything left in the tank here. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang, Ron Henderson in the Kia. It's close, and he's going to drop down, but out of time. It'll be Casey Hawthorne taking the win. I didn't know the Dodge was going to win. You did? Man, you're smart. We'll see. Do you think he's going to win this time? No? Mustang's going to win? Do you think the Mustang's going to win the feature when we put them all out there? Yeah? Well, that's when it's going to be real fun. So Casey Hawthorne down on the inside. Doug Sears in the 2015 Ram. The first car to enter and the last car to enter. We bookended the field here. So this is the final. Tyler, don't mess this up. That's not the green flag. Yeah, you want the green flag. There we go. All right, I see I was going to say watch for the green, and he was going to wave the checkered, and this thing was going to go sideways. Here we go. Watch for the green flag for the finals. Green flag is out. This is it. First car back wins the match races. They're even. There you go. They're even. Who gets the advantage in one? Hawthorne in the Mustang. Come on, pick him up, truck. Let's go. Casey Hawthorne storming away and showing his hand, and he'll start last in the feature. Casey Hawthorne, unless he messes up here, if he gets too much apron, which he doesn't, it's a perfect run. Casey Hawthorne gets back first. Doug Sears, good effort, but he'll come home in the second spot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the preliminaries are complete. Casey Hawthorne survives that one. Let's see if he can win the main event. How do you guys want to see all the cars out there together? I thought so. Your front row here is going to be Hunter Young and Tyler Vickery, two aspiring racers that would love to get out here in bomber cars, so getting a little taste of the fun in their street cars tonight. They aren't drivers. Don't think these are drivers out here. They want to race bombers bad, and they're on the front row for this thing. So they're getting their final instructions here. They'll wait for Tyler's green flag, and this ought to be wild. Speedway Video, get your camera ready. Come on, you're not close enough. There we go. Folks, are you guys ready for this? Spectator race feature is lined up. Racers, are you ready? They're ready. And wait for the green flag. Green flag is out. Go, go, go. Go through the grass if you have to. Why not? He's stuck in the mud. All right, early on, you have a Corvette out in front, but watch Casey Hawthorne make his way in the Mustang. 3 wide on the outside, up in the marbles. He's not scared. Tyler Vickery hanging on to second. Look out, 3 wide on the back. Now, here's what's going to be fun. There will be some rolling roadblocks before the end of this thing. Oh, Casey about threw it away. Look at this for the lead. Tyler Vickery going to lead lap 1. He's passing the Corvette. Oh, and here's Casey Hawthorne from the back. Get him, Tyler. Get him. Get him. Oh, one of the Corvettes almost found the wall in turn 1. Look at this. Good race for the lead. Dodge Dart versus Ford Mustang. One of the Corvettes is lost out there, folks. Look at this for the lead. Let's hear it for Tyler and Casey. Side by side for the lead. Come on, Tyler. The Fiat's doing pretty well. It's up to third. 3 wide in turn 1. Oh, that was close. The Corvette needs to change underwear. Watch the middle of the pack. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang around the outside. Told you there'd be rolling roadblocks. The Corvette, he's had enough. Come on, Tyler. Tyler's digging in the Dodge down on the bottom, trying to make something happen here. Tyler sends it into turn 1. Mustang, Casey Hawthorne trying to win this thing. Tyler trying to fight back. Let's hear it for Tyler. He's digging in that Dodge Dart. All right, looks like the white flag getting ready to fly here. White flag, final lap. Tyler, you've got the Kia coming up. Here comes the Kia Forte. This thing might not be over yet. Tyler Vickery trying to make a run at it, doing a great job in that Dodge Dart. Oh, the Forte flirting with the wall. It's going to be a 2-horse race. Casey Hawthorne's got pressure. Tyler Vickery in the Dodge. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. Tyler's trying to close in. Let's see if he can get him. I don't think he's got enough. Casey Hawthorne will win it. Tyler Vickery is second. Henderson comes home third. What a run. Let's hear it for your spectator race, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, it's not over yet. There still could be something that could happen. What a great run. 9 very brave souls coming out here to participate in this. A couple of anxious moments, but they all, I think, are going to make it back safe. Here comes our S10. What a race. Great job. Let's hear it one more time for these spectator racers, ladies and gentlemen. And let's hear it for your winner, Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. So once again, climbing out of this Mustang, Casey Hawthorne is your winner. And here comes Tyler over. I think Tyler had the most fun of his life out there. He comes over, shakes Casey's hand. We'll talk to Casey here. Let's hear for these guys one more time. Make some noise, New Smyrna Speedway. All right, Casey, come on over here, man. You've done it again. Boy, Tyler gave you a good run in that old Dodge. You had to come from the back. Had a lot of people to beat tonight, but here's a little bit of cash for you. That's our trophy boy, Adonis, giving the money. Casey, congratulations, man, on the win.
Thank you.
Was that fun?
That was fun, and I earned that one. I don't know if you noticed there was a bump. I hope his car's okay, the red Corvette.
A little bit of contact out there, huh?
Yes. I thought I moved up enough, but apparently not. And I felt impact, but I'm too stupid to slow down, so I just kept going.
Well, you don't want to lose one of these things. You come all the way out here, and you get another win, man. So glad you'd come out here and be a part of this.
Thanks. I enjoy this, and many more to come, and there's a lot of fast guys coming, and you never know who's next. I mean, there's another guy coming.
Somebody's eventually going to come out here and give you a run, but a great run tonight, and we'll see what happens to the next one. Got another one of these coming up here in a couple of weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne, your spectator race winner. Let's talk to Tyler here. Tyler, man, that looked like you had a ton of fun out there racing with Casey.
Oh, yeah. It's way better than last year. It was a lot of fun. Casey, hats off to him. I'm worried about that Corvette, too. It was a little scary. I had to back off. I didn't want to, but, boy, 5 laps, that was intense.
That looked intense, and you were close with Casey, and we know we've seen him out here before. He's tough, but, man, for you to stay that close to him with the Dodge Dart, that thing's got some good giddy up under it.
Surprisingly, still some stuff needs to be fixed on it, but I'm actually looking forward to 3 weeks' time when we have the Enduro. I'm actually looking forward for that spectator race. I want to give him another run for his money.
Well, maybe you'll do just that. Thanks for coming out and being a part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tyler Vickery, second place in the Dodge. And you kept it clean. Ron Henderson, bringing it home in third. Great, you gave this Kia a good run, man. Did you have fun out there?
I did. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed racing with the guys. I'm glad they gave me space. I'm glad I gave them space. It was a good race.
Think you'll come out here and do this again?
Definitely.
That's what we like to hear. Hey, thanks for coming out to the new Smyrna Speedway today and being a part of this Spectator race craziness.
All right, man. Thanks for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ron Henderson. He brings it home in third. Who's in the Fiat? Sir, remind me of your name. I forgot.
Marcus.
Marcus, did you have fun?
Hell of a time.
Man, you drew a bad draw there, and everybody wanted you to be on the front, but you had the fans behind you tonight.
You know, fans in the stands made this a great race. Thank you for coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Let's hear it. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Doug Sears in the Dodge. You brought it home in fifth. Doug, did you have fun out there?
Oh, I had a lot of fun. I didn't think that thing would ever stay up with most of these cars, but what really made me feel good is when I pulled on that red Corvette.
Man, that had to be the thrill of a lifetime out here. We appreciate you coming out and being a part of this. You made it all the way to the final round of the match race and fifth in the feature. Congratulations.
Not bad at all for a guy that's 73 years old.
Not bad at all. Thank you so much for coming out here. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great time with our Spectator racers. Casey's had some problems with this car in the past, but he always seems to do pretty well. So let's see, and this is all luck of the draw, folks. That's how these matchups wind up. All right, green flag is out. So the black Saturn, that is actually Justin Otterholt versus Casey Hawthorne. So that's the black Saturn on the inside. And look at this, he's not going to let the Mustang go easy. He drove it in there hard. Now the Mustang going to power around the outside in the black Saturn. That is Justin Otterholt trying to keep up with Casey Hawthorne. Let's see, final time into turn 3. Casey Hawthorne's out ahead, but not by as big a margin as I might have thought. Oh, the Saturn almost spun out, and Casey Hawthorne's going to win it. And that is Justin Otterholt, who comes home in second. All right, so that is Shane on the inside, and then we have in the Mustang, Casey Hawthorne. So we are getting ready. They'll wait for the green flag. There it is. A little hesitation there, but it's out. Green flag, we're racing. Down into turn number 1. Let's see if the Mustang can use the outside to his advantage here. It's pretty even in turn 1 right now. That GMC, though, tough to get that thing to turn. Big, heavy car versus that fast Mustang. But I'm telling you, come the feature, when we put those slower cars, if you will, towards the front, it's going to mix things up. Final shot in turn 3. I thought maybe he'd send it in there and use the chrome horn. Shane gave it a good effort there, but it will be Casey Hawthorne moving on. So good effort for Shane tonight. All right, so this is a semifinal round. Going to set up the final, but this is going to be a very important round because I believe the winner of this might have a good shot. You never know what's going to happen, but Dan Walters in the white Mustang, Casey Hawthorne in the black Mustang. And I'll be right once again. A Mustang will win this. Who's rooting for the black one? Who's rooting for the white one? All right, let's see what's going to happen. Waiting on Tyler's green flag. Drivers at the ready. Green flag in the air. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, Casey Hawthorne got a good jump. Casey caught him napping at the line. That might be enough. Let's see what happens, though. Does that white Mustang have enough? Does Walters have enough down the back straightaway? That thing's screaming. He's reeling him in, but he might be out of time. Let's see what happens. He's closing the gap, Casey Hawthorne out in front. Casey Hawthorne, we're going to go to the finals, and you will. Casey Hawthorne moves on. The good news is the main event's still to come. Casey Hawthorne will move on to face the orange Chevrolet here. Now maybe the orange truck going to have a little advantage. He got to cool down for a minute there. Oh, no. He was scheduled to go to the finals, and he's under the hood. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Well, what do? We put him on the 5-minute clock? This is unprecedented here in the Spectator races. Casey looking around, putting the hood back down. Is he climbing back in? He is. He does his own pit stop. Let him hear it, folks. You never know what you're going to get in the Spectator races. And Casey Hawthorne says, I need a pit stop real quick, man. I got to make sure this thing's going to make it. I got to get home. It looked like the throttle might have been hung wide open there in the Mustang from what I'm hearing on the radio chat. All right, so we have Chris Bukula in the Chevy And we have Casey Hawthorne of the Mustangs. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully that throttle doesn't stick. I'd be a little nervous now. Mustang versus pick-em-up truck, getting ready for the final here in the match races. Green flag is out. All right, Chris, don't let the Mustang beat you now, buddy. You've come this far. Will the Mustang make it? Chris sends it down into the corner. Oh! Got a little close there. Chris wasn't scared, let me tell you. All right, Casey Hawthorne, if the car will make it back around. I'm nervous about it now. Let's see if it makes it. It's fast enough. We know that. Is it going to make it? It looks like it will. So Casey Hawthorne continues his dominance. But he's only won the 1 versus 1 competitions. Typically, the officials will kind of handicap the field. I say put the 2 Mustangs over in turn number 3 and let everybody else here on the front stretch, right? That's what I would do, but again, officials handicap the Mustangs. I'm going to have you guys help me count them down. We're going to count down this field from 5. As soon as the officials clear, I need your help, folks. We're going to count them down from 5. On 1, Tyler will wave the green flag and they'll go 5 laps. You guys ready? Ready for the main event? All right, let's count them down. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Green flag is out. All right, look at the Mustangs going to the right side. Oh, the look traffic 3 wide right ahead of the white one. Walters didn't even use the brakes going into the corners. He's trying to get away from Casey as they cut through this field. Tyler Vickery in the Dodge Dart with the turbo in it out in front. Casey Hawthorne around the Honda. We're up to 4th and 5th after 3 quarters a lap, but it is Tyler Vickery in the Dodge showing the way. He's got a turbo in that thing. You wanted me to tell you that. Look at the white Mustang. Now it has to use the brakes because there's big traffic, and Hawthorne goes around the outside. Casey Hawthorne, the black Mustang, goes around the outside. He's up into the 2nd spot. Look at Tyler. Tyler way out in front. It's not over yet. Walters trying to get through this traffic. He's clear up to 3rd. Casey Hawthorne into 2nd. Tyler Vickery still leading. 2 laps complete for Tyler Vickery. But he's going to have to hold off the black Mustang for Casey Hawthorne. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if everybody can make it around. There's going to be traffic, folks. They're going to catch the tail of the field. You got the lap cars side by side. Tyler Vickery still leading. Coming to lap number 3. But here comes Casey Hawthorne. 3 laps complete. Hawthorne looking to the inside for the lead. Traffic dead ahead. Who's going to make it through? Oh, look out! Oh, it almost happened. Oh, my goodness. Somebody definitely needs some new underwear after that one. Well, look at this. Walters in the white Mustang inside of Tyler Vickery now for 2nd. They're still trying to catch their breath in turn number 1. Their hearts are on the floor still. They'll pick them up this time by 2 to go. For Casey Hawthorne, look at the traffic in turn 3 and 4. All right, it's good. We're going to have that race between the Mustangs now, folks. A lap and a half to go. Walters is getting racy. This is what we wanted to see in the semifinal. Casey Hawthorne, black Mustang. Walters in the white Mustang. White flag going in the air. This is it, folks. Dan Walters in the white Mustang sends it to the inside. I don't know if there was contact. If there wasn't, it was close. Look at this, side by side. Final time down the back. New leader. Really, really slow truck ahead. It's not over yet. Who makes it back? Will it be Walters? Oh, Hawthorne almost lost it. And it's going to be Dan Walters. What a race. Somebody beat Casey Hawthorne. I can't believe it. Tyler Vickery does a great job in 3rd. Holy cow. What a race. Let's hear it for the spectator races, folks. Let them hear it. Look at the sportsmanship here. I don't know about you guys, but I thought they were both going to wreck there in turn 1. That got really, really close. But ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. For your winners, he comes down the front straightaway. Dan Walters wins the $500 spectator race. How about that? All right, folks, so we're going to head down there and talk to our winner. For all of our youngsters here tonight, Central Florida Raceway Ministry is going to be doing an Easter egg hunt. This is going to be our intermission here. The Bad Bunny Enduro will be up next. So this is intermission. We'll go talk to our race winner here. If I don't get run over. All you youngsters that want to do the Easter egg hunt, now's your time. Go back behind the main grandstand. Central Florida Raceway Ministry is going to organize the Easter egg hunt for you. So it's intermission and kids Easter egg hunt behind the main grandstands. So we're going to talk to our big winner here tonight. Wow, what a race between these two Mustangs. Come on over here, sir. All right, folks, our winner down here, Big Gravy. Big Gravy, Mr. Walters, he's our winner. Let me ask you real quick. First of all, did you have a good time out there?
I had a blast. It's a tremendous event. I appreciate everybody being here. It was really fun.
Did you guys make contact going into Tournament 1? That looks super close from my vantage point.
Maybe. I don't know. I have to ask him.
You gotta ask him, right? Man, that was something else. Casey's been out here the last couple times. He has been the man to beat. And he got you a little bit on that match race on the start. But you rode through this field. What was it like getting through all that traffic? That's going to be like driving on I-4.
That's exactly what it was like. I was used to it.
Well, Mr. Big Gravy, sir, thank you so much for coming out here. I want to give you an opportunity. Do you have anyone you'd like to thank for the support tonight?
Yes, I would. I'd like to thank Steeda. They provided a lot of my suspension parts. I had the car tuned by Jordan Performance and out of Ruskin, Florida. And my brother-in-law, Mike Fritz, helped me set it up. And I'd like to thank this lady right here. My son rises and sets in her blue eyes.
There you go. Thank you so much for coming out and being part of this event. Hope you had a great time.
Thank you very much.
And it looks like I'm being pointed to the back of the car here.
Say some more.
And based on the license plate here, I want to thank him for his service. He is a disabled veteran, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up. Big Gravy, your winner in the Spectator races. We'll go down here and talk to Casey Hawthorne. Well, Casey, this is different. Normally we talk to you as the race winner, but tonight's second place. That was a heck of a race, though.
Yeah, one piece, everyone. It's one piece. That's all I got to say.
It was close, though. Did you guys touch in Tournament 1? You told me to ask you.
Close. I went in and I saw white, which I think is a good idea because it's easier to see. I moved up a tiny bit, but yeah, it got a little closer than I would have preferred.
Well, you had him beat in the match race, so once again, you're still undefeated in the head-to-head competitions. But, man, he kind of came out of nowhere. But it had to be a little bit of fun to have somebody to race with that close to the end, huh?
Exactly. It's fun. You can't win them all. And I want to thank the fans in the stands because think about it. This is us, spectators, fan stands, racing. It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on. Unless you want to drive around naked, that's your business. Please roll the window up and have dark tinted windows. But, yeah. So, yes, I'm happy as if I would have won. It's fine.
Okay, so thanks for coming out, and it was pretty fun watching you make that pit stop, too.
Oh, yes. I studied with Mike Fritz right there. He's a NASCAR guy, a buddy of mine, and the throttle was hanging up. I don't know why, it just was, so I was turning it on and off. Seems to work just fine. And can I complain about something, though?
You can.
Great. I did business with a company called KBD Body Kids. Don't. Okay, that's all. Thanks.
All right, there you go. So some unsponsorship down here. Casey Hawthorne brings it home in second. And how about this for the second Spectator race in a row up here on the podium? Good buddy of mine, Tyler Vickery, coming out in this turbocharged Dodge Dart. I did tell him this time. So, man, you did a great job. You led like the first 3 laps. Those Mustangs are just so fast, but you did a great job, Tyler.
Yeah, especially the match race. Seeing what he was doing, I knew I was good in the corners. Straight away, forget it. There was no way. I didn't have enough momentum.
You needed those slower guys behind you to box them in a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, and then when we had that little melee happen in turn 1, that was a really heart racing moment. But
yeah, how's your underwear?
They're clean still. Thanks, iRacing. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the one thing I do a lot of is sim racing. So that's the one thing that's helped, especially with having new Smyrna hair. So get a lot of fun out of it, and at least some sim racing. Hopefully, at some point, actually being out here in one of the bomber races or even another division.
Yeah, we gotta get you out here in a real race car. You've done great with this little Dodge Dart the last couple times. Hey, man, thank you for coming out and doing this. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up for Tyler Vickery, 3rd place here in the Dodge Dart. Say our flagman's back. We can continue with the show now. He's getting ready to throw the green flag. There it is. Green flag's out. Race 3 underway. I didn't know if either of them was going to start. All right. Well, Casey's gone. Come on, Ron. You got plenty of time, buddy. Now, if he's smart, he would cut down pit road and take a shortcut. Oh, he's got his hazards on. All right, hey, at least he knows how to play to the crowd. Well, Casey Hawthorne can be a close one, but he's going to win it. Casey Hawthorne wins it. He might lap the Kia. This might be a first. I know it doesn't count because the checker flag is out, but for the first time in New Smyrna history, a car gets lapped in a one-lap match race. Sorry, Ron. Thanks for participating. He'll throw the green in just a moment. There it is. Green is out. Race is underway. Who gets hooked up first? They're both spinning the tires. They're even coming to the line. Nick Abbott is going to have the inside line. Oh, it funnels down pretty hard there in turn number 1 and around the outside. Casey Hawthorne's got a rocket ship. Can he make it through 3 and 4? Abbott is trying to fight back in the yellow. Come on, no! Whoa! Oh boy! Casey Hawthorne's going to win it. Nick Abbott will go change his underwear and get ready for the feature. Man, I thought we were going to wreck it. All right, Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. Who's rooting for him? Who's rooting for Hopkins in the Civic? Aaron Hopkins in that Honda Civic. All right, let's see if either one of them makes it back. They will wait for the starter. Tyler's got the green flag in hand, and it's up. Final round underway. Oh, the Honda gets off the line pretty good. Oh, boy, Aaron Hopkins. He's got to jump. Casey Hawthorne's got some work to do, but he closes the gap going into 1. And looks up to the outside. Oh, he tiptoes out there. Drag race down the back. Oh, they're both on it. Casey Hawthorne sends it into turn 3. He sets sail and he's got the lead. Hopkins going to try to fight back. Hawthorne almost loses it down there. And Casey Hawthorne going to win the match races. Man, oh man, I think that's like 4 in a row for him. That Honda got a great start. But Casey, he's done this a couple of times, so he had that confidence on the outside in 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Hawthorne wins the match races, and it means absolutely nothing, except give him a round of applause. All right, now they're talking strategy on the back straightaway, and now it's the real fun part. Take a look at this time the rear of the car. Last time he went under the hood. This time he's going under the rear. He's got to adjust the rear suspension there so he can get through the corners a little better, I guess. All right, pit stop complete, buckle back in, he takes off. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the feature? All right, we'll wait for the starter. 5 laps, green flag is out. And they charge down. Oh, it's a good start so far. All right, look at Casey Hawthorne. Oh, Tyler's going to throw the block. 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, man, they all made it. I mean, yeah, they all made it. All right. Out with the lead right now is your Saturn. Who is that again? Oh, here comes that Mustang. All right, with the lead right now, it is Justin Otterbot. I can't read the writing. Justin is leading, but for how much longer? Here comes Casey. Justin leads lap 1. Now Casey Hawthorne to the lead. I keep telling these guys, block him in, would you? All right, so Casey Hawthorne has the lead. He was able to work through the traffic. We saw his car get loose, and every time he's never sure if it's going to last. So this thing is not over yet. Tyler Vickery, I told you that Dodge Dart's pretty sporty. He's up to 2nd. Casey Hawthorne, though, away with the lead. What happened to the Honda? Why is he way back in 9th or 8th or 7th or whatever it is? You're faster than that. All right, got a battle with the Crown Vic trying to take 2nd away. Tyler Vickery loses the 2nd spot. That Crown Vic moving up. That is Blake Green, now 2nd behind Casey Hawthorne. Great racing for 2nd here. Green is now 2nd. Vickery is 3rd. The Saturn holding his own. Nick Abbott is going to get around him. Here comes our Honda. Woo-hoo. Tyler Murphy in the pickup truck. He's still going, folks. He's going to make it interesting if the leader catches him. What lap are we on? White flag already? What happened to the other laps? White flag for Casey Hawthorne. It's going to make it around 1/2 mile here. Good run for Blake Green in the Crown Vic. We'll see if Casey Hawthorne can make it around 1 more lap. Everybody's doing a great job. And Casey Hawthorne coming off for turn 4. If he doesn't loop it here, he gets on the gas. Casey Hawthorne's going to win it again. Second will go to Blake Green in the crowd. Big battle for third. Look at this drag race. Who gets it at the line? Nick Abatza steals it. There's a race. All right, the Camaro nips third at the line. All right, the Honda. Woo! You did it. See, now he gave it all he had in the match race and said, you know what, I'm protecting this thing because I got to make it home. And here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr., Tyler Murphy, the real winner! See, what we didn't tell these guys is we're playing golf scoring in the Spectator race, so Tyler wins. No, but ladies and gentlemen, Casey Hawthorne will be a winner in the Spectator races tonight. Give him a round of applause. Here he comes. Come on out, Casey. You've done it again. Here's your winner, Casey Hawthorne. Didn't know we had a burnout contest on the schedule, too. All right, Casey's getting his photograph here. Come down here and do a hula hoop contest. We'll get that set up as well. This is going to be our intermission, folks. So take a few minutes, go grab something good to eat. Kids, come on down to the front straightaway here in just a second. Man, oh man, what a race there. Casey Hawthorne, you had some good competition tonight. Pretty fun match race, but you smoked the field once again in the feature. Are those tires going to hold up?
Well, I imagine Big Gravy was out there, and I knew the other guys were out there, and Tyler apparently was keeping them at bay for me. Thanks, Tyler.
He was your blocker today, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Because I looked in the mirror, I'm like, where's everybody? And I couldn't say, I knew it was him. But I want to say something, Ryan. I'm sure everybody will agree with me. There's a guy that works hard around here, makes racing far more interesting than it is. And that's you, buddy. You deserve a pat on the back.
Well, thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. You know what? I really appreciate this Spectator racing stuff. You guys make this a heck of a lot of fun, and I enjoy calling it. Are you going to be able to make it home tonight?
I think so. I've got gas left over, and I got to put air back in the tires or something. They're really screeching. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I should roll the windows up and I wouldn't hear them.
There you go. That's a good strategy for next time. Sir, this is your checkered flag. You deserve this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne, your Spectator race winner. Who's rooting for the Ford Escape? 6 people. All right. Who's rooting for Casey Hawthorne's Mustang? All right. People like Mustangs. Tyler is at the ready. Green flag's in the air. All right, Jonathan Cox has got to get going here and got to find a way to keep this Mustang at bay. Spin him out. No, he didn't. Oh, okay. That was the only way he was going to get him, I think, folks. I was just trying to give him a suggestion. But you never know. They both got to make it around. Look out. There's a wall up there, Jonathan. All right, Casey Hawthorne tiptoeing into turn number 3. See, he doesn't want us to know how fast that car really is, but we already know it's fast. He's starting in the back. Casey Hawthorne will win it. Jonathan Cox able to keep it off the wall, so he'll be ready for the feature later. All right, so the buggy is out there picking stuff up. Or he just wants to be part of Spectator racing too. We should have the buggy race the pace car. All right, buggy is off the track. Drivers have been told what to do. They know what to do. Andrew Hennessy on the inside. Casey Hawthorne on the outside of the Mustang. Waiting for the green flag. There it is. Green flag is out. Semi-final round. Who's going to go to the finals? Both cars struggling for grip, trying to get up to speed. Casey Hawthorne roars around the outside. Going to make this one look easy. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Come on, Andrew. Get up on the wheel. All right, the Ford Focus trying to find something here, but it is Casey Hawthorne with a couple of car length lead. Let's see, Hawthorne going to bring it off turn number 4. An easy win. He'll move to the finals. So Casey Hawthorne will move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's our finals. Who's rooting for Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang? Who wants McDermott on the inside as the green is out? The fans are behind Mike McDermott. All right, he got a good jump. McDermott with a good jump, and now the Mustang up to full song. He's chasing him down. Who's it going to be? McDermott with the lead down the back straightaway. Hawthorne trying to close in. This is it. Here we go. Hawthorne has caught him. Oh, McDermott drives up the track. Come back, Mike. Come back. Oh, he's sideways. Oh, to the line. Oh, how about that finish? I thought he was going to spin out. Oh, man. What a race. Casey Hawthorne does it again. Boy, I'm telling you, Mike McDermott saw the checkered flag in turn 3. And he's lucky to make it back. That car was sideways, and then I thought he was going to come and get the Mustang. And now they're talking about it. Well, that was fun, man. Thanks for not wrecking me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Green flag is out of the Spectator race feature. All right, keep an eye on McDermott and Hawthorne in the back. Orange Chevy with the lead. They're 3 wide off turn number 2. Casey Hawthorne, 3 wide on the outside. He's boxed in, though. The Mustang is boxed in as they go, I believe that's Sasha they're going by. Oh, boy, they're scattered here in turn number 3. Big lead for the Chevy. Look at Casey Hawthorne on the bottom. He's up to 3rd in 1 lap. Oh, that's bad news for the rest of the field. Tyler Vickery is in 2nd. And folks, your leader way out in front right now is that 1984 Chevy. That is Justin Otterholt. So Justin Otterholt leads. Casey Hawthorne is big time sideways. Tyler Vickery in the Dodge runs in 2nd. And everybody's doing a great job so far. Great job. The race is just heating up. 2 laps complete. Oh, that Mustang, Casey Hawthorne, he's getting wound up, folks. Justin Otterholt in the Chevy can see Casey Hawthorne 3 laps complete. It's about to get real interesting. They're going to catch lap traffic in a minute. McDermott is up to 4th, but a distant 4th. Casey cars are side by side. Their leaders are side by side. Hawthorne down through the grass. Switching lanes. Whoa, he's sideways. White flag. 1 lap to go and Casey Hawthorne gets through. Hawthorne able to get by the lap traffic. Otterholt is boxed in. He cuts through. Dale Earnhardt Jr. out ahead of the leader. The leader gets by. Casey Hawthorne out in front trying to run away with it. Second is crashed. And Casey Hawthorne's going to bring it back. Oh, my goodness. He wins it anyways. Oh, my heart. What just happened? Casey Hawthorne crashes and wins because Justin Otterholt crashed too. What in the world? Oh, heck just broke loose. Out in front trying to run away with it. Second is crashed. And Casey Hawthorne's going to bring it back. Oh, my goodness. He wins it anyways. What do you guys think of that? Man, oh, man. I thought Justin was going to win, then he spun out. Somebody must have thrown some grease out. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne. A crash and win. Crash and burn. He wins it again. My goodness. How's he going to get home tonight? Let's go hear from him. Folks, let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne. He's got a damaged car, but he won. Holy cannoli. Casey Hawthorne. Oh, man. That is not what you want to see, but I've got something that might help a little bit. Here's $100. You still won.
Thank you. Yeah, this will help. I was thinking about putting white stripes on it anyway, so...
Well, hey, we took care of that for you. That's why we painted the wall white after all, just to help you out a little bit. First of all, if that was anybody else, this thing would have been wrecked in a heap. How did you not wreck it 10 times as bad?
Fear.
Fear? Okay, so fear kicked in and took the wheel, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I don't know. It's like last lap. Take it easy. You're fine.
You gotta follow your own advice next time, my friend.
I probably should. I thought it, but apparently it didn't do it. But, you know, I'm lucky to... I got AAA towing, so...
Yeah, so anything you're worried about, folks, he put this on for you. He did this just for you guys.
Yes, it's on sale at a discount. Act now. Supplies are limited.
Oh, my goodness. Folks, give it up for Casey Hawthorne. What a finish, man. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Casey with a little bit of damage. Nice. He's got a new Smyrna stripe on the front here, but he wins. Oh, man. Okay, there's not an image. Maybe a little bit on the hood. Justin, I thought you were going to win this thing. Come here real quick. Let's talk. Tyler, we're coming to talk to you in a minute. Man, he went up the track and wrecked, and then it looked like you were going to come through and win. Was there something on the track over there?
No, it's just naturally got a waggly tail, this thing. But I saw him spin out, and I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna stay low. And I think maybe I went too low and hit some of the grass or something. But yeah, I saw him spin out, and then all of a sudden my back end came out from behind me. And
you know, I'm so thankful that you did not damage this truck. I saw it spin, and I was thinking worst case scenario. How did you save it?
I just put my foot to the floor and let it spin itself out the rest of the way. I didn't touch the brakes. When I was facing the other way, I saw that the third place car, I think third place was still back a ways, and I was going to try to pull back, but then I'm like, oh no, what if I don't pull back in time? There's other cars coming, so I just stayed there.
Probably for the best. Did you have fun out there?
Oh, I had a great time. Win or lose, this is such a huge amount of fun. I'll be out here again.
Hey man, thank you for coming and putting on a show. I'm glad you didn't damage this truck. Justin Otterholt brings it home. Third, fourth, fifth. Who cares? He had first place amount of fun. Tyler Vickery, I thought you were going to get it, man. When Casey crashed, I thought Justin was going to win, and then I thought you were going to win, and you still let Casey win. Come on, man.
I saw it, and I was like, I just floored it, because I see him spinning. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I see Justin spin out. I was like, all right, well, floor it. I hope something happens, and as soon as I saw Casey get back going, I was like, oh, I'm not going to get enough time.
Man, it was so close. You have been so good in these spectator races. You always show up for the feature, the match race, and not so much, but man, what a finish, and you had a great view of it.
Oh, yeah, and seeing the lap traffic, I was like, all right, we'll see what happens here. So, car was running good, finally got it fixed, so seeing all of that happen, my eyes were wide and just pretty much hoping I can split the gap. And then as soon as Nick happened, as Justin spun, jumped up outside and just hoped I had enough momentum to beat Casey, and it just wasn't enough.
Well, Tyler, congratulations on being the first car back that didn't crash.
Hey, that's at least something, right?
There you go. Tyler Vickery, great second place effort. Give it up for him. Let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne one more time. You know, I got to come over here and get a picture of that. Casey, don't go anywhere. I need a picture. That was memorable. Hopefully Speedway Video got that. Casey, our winner. We'll get him to smile here. Pretty good stuff. Perfect. Casey Hawthorne, your spectator race winner. That looks like a Camaro. The fans down there are like, you idiot. Yeah, I know. I am an idiot. It's okay. I heard you. I know Casey Hawthorne's in the Mustang, and he's probably going to win. So let's see here what's going to happen. And I think, looking at things here, this is Danny Moon in the black Camaro SS. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. I'll double check this here in a second. It has to be about right here. Now I can see it. Yeah, that is Danny Moon in the Camaro. I'll know for round 2. Look at that. The Camaro got a great start, but I don't think he expected that. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang showing off and showing out. The Camaro is real fast down the straightaways, not so brave in the corners. So Casey Hawthorne, to no surprise, is going to move on. And then Danny Moon here in the Camaro is going to move on. Or he'll wait for the feature. He'll move on out of the way is what he'll do. Who wants Casey Hawthorne to go face off against Big Gravy in the next round? All right, mixed reaction. Let's just hope for a good race here. All right, here we go. Logan Livesay, Casey Hawthorne at the ready. Tyler's got the green flag in hand. We're underway. Come on, Logan, get on that thing. All right, they're pretty even. I'm telling you, the bug ain't afraid to rub fenders because he don't have any left. Well, he had his chance and he didn't do it. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. No stranger to the Spectator races out here. Uh-oh. Hang on. No. He saved it, I think. Chequered is out for Casey Hawthorne, but the poor bug went around, and good thing he didn't have fenders because he didn't have nothing to hit. Well, there you go. A little spin and save, and give him a round of applause. He'll go and change his underpants and get ready for the feature. So Casey Hawthorne in the black Mustang up on the outside, the car that crashed out here last time we did this. Then we have Big Gravy in the white Mustang, the 2013 edition down on the inside. Here we go. This will be a big one here. Sizing each other up. Two potential favorites to win the $100 later on. Green flag is out. Who gets the jump? Gravy's got the advantage, but Casey Hawthorne, he's got the experience, and he pulls right up to the outside. Look at this. It's on, folks. Oh, hang on. He's sideways. Whoa. Big save for Casey Hawthorne. Can he make up a couple of car lengths here in turn 3? It's not over yet. Here we come to the checkers. Big Gravy blocks him. Coming down to the line. Big Gravy will move on. Oh, good little race there. If Casey didn't get loose off too, might have been a different story. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the Spectator race? 5 laps. Tyler will send him off here with a green flag. He's looking the field over. Green flag is out. We are underway. 5 laps. Who's going to make it back? Like a herd of turtles, they go into turn 1. There's Big Gravy coming out of the back of the field. Oh, Chris has already made it up to the lead in the orange Chevy. Oh, Casey Hawthorne making a pass on Big Gravy. It's like I-4 on the back straightaway. But there's not been a wreck yet, so they're doing real good. Casey Hawthorne is flying, but he's sideways, folks. Casey Hawthorne. He's up to second. He wants to lead already. Big Gravy got caught napping on the first lap. And Casey Hawthorne to clean air. Now remember, he almost spun out in the match races, so keep your eye on him. And he wrecked the last time he was out here. Casey Hawthorne trying to pull away. Big Gravy trying to... They've done a great job so far. Uh-oh. Chris went way up the track, and Big Gravy's cleared a second. Big Gravy won the heads up. We're halfway through this thing. Can he catch Casey Hawthorne? Casey Hawthorne leads it. Big Gravy in second, trying to catch him. All Hedgehog still in the mix. Eddie Evans in the mix in the Camaro. Chris Bukela's in the mix. Tyler Vickery still with a shot, but Big Gravy closing in, folks. Earl Hedgehog flirting with the wall on the back straightaway. All right, Big Gravy's reeling them in, folks. The laps are winding down. 2 laps to go. We have 2 leaders of the Mustangs at the front in turn 1 as they hit lap traffic. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the mix now. As the Mustangs fly by, here comes Big Gravy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be close here. They are coming to the white flag. Casey Hawthorne, Big Gravy, a pair of Mustangs come to the white flag. Here we go. Final lap. Big Gravy way down on the inside. Big Gravy trying to take it. Casey Hawthorne trying to fight back. Big Gravy's got the lead on the backstretch. He chased him all the way down. Casey Hawthorne trying to cross over. Can he make it work? He's going to try the apron. Rap car, dead ahead. Oh, Big Gravy sideways and he wins it. Big Gravy storms all the way back to win it. Casey Hawthorne is second. Here's for third. Chris Bukela's going to take that over the Hedgehog and Eddie Evans. Tyler Vickery's sixth. And then the rest of them. What a charge for Big Gravy. Boy, I thought they caught him napping there at the end. And look at that. They all all made it, ladies and gentlemen. They all survived today. And let's hear it for your winner, Big Gravy in the Mustang. He's getting ready to climb out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Big Gravy. See, it even says Big Gravy on the side. Mr. Gravy, congratulations. We got $100 for you. Let me tell you, you put on a heck of a show out there. You know this because you watch these things. Casey Hawthorne always comes out here, and he's the guy to beat. And he got a good jump on you early in the race. How did you chase him back down?
Well, it was very difficult. He's a consummate professional at this particular event. He's tough.
He's very tough and very fast, but so are you, and you didn't even put a mark on this thing.
No, I did not, luckily.
Last time you marked it up a little bit, so I'm glad you didn't do that. Did you have fun out there?
Oh, it was a blast. I always enjoy this. The competitors that compete in this are very good people. We get along in the infield. I enjoy it very much.
Oh, we enjoy having you down here, being a part of this, and it's fun to see somebody race Casey like that. That last lap was very exciting. Congratulations again on the win. Would you like to thank anybody while we're down here?
Well, I just want to thank two guys back at my workstation, Tony Flieger and Doug Del Keith, that helped me get down here. So I live in Georgia, so he's come down here. So I also want to thank Mike Fritz. I want to thank this beautiful lady right here. And I have my grandchildren here and my daughter. I'm just so happy to be here with this, to share this moment with them.
Well, what an awesome moment. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Big Gravy, your Spectator race winner. And here's the best part. He can get a picture down here with the whole family. All the way from Georgia, $100, that'll get him like halfway home. Who's rooting for the Mustang? This track likes to eat Mustangs, by the way. And Casey, one time he hit the wall in turn 3 and still won the race. Tyler's at the ready. Green flag is out. And we're underway. A little bit of diesel for you. All right, Matt is really trying, folks. Burnout all the way down the front straightaway. At least he put on a show. Casey Hawthorne, though, way out in front. Well, Matt got rid of the bugs for us, at least. Thank goodness. Casey Hawthorne, if he makes it back around, going to move on to the next round, to nobody's surprise. Casey Hawthorne wins this one. Matt Reese going to win the Showmanship Award so far, though. Give him a round of applause. This should be good. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang. Uniel Diaz in the Saturn. Uniel, make sure you got it in the right gear, buddy. Here we go. Getting ready to go. Flagman's at the ready. Green flag is out and run away, and Uniel's going forward this time. All right. Casey Hawthorne's getting up to speed. What does Uniel have for him down the inside? But oh, look out! Whoa! Uniel pushed off the bottom and almost got him, folks. Casey Hawthorne around the outside. Rockets away with the lead. I think that spoiler's helping him. Here comes Casey Hawthorne. Only going to win by a couple of car lengths over Uniel Diaz. Justin Hotterhold on the outside in the Chevy S10. Casey Hawthorne in the Mustang on the inside. A chance to go to the finals and face the Crown Vic that awaits them. Here we go. Getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Green flag is out. And good job for Hotterhold. Casey Hawthorne spun the tires. Oh, man. Now Casey's up to full song. Casey did not get a good jump. Let's see if he can fight back. He's closing. It's down to about 2.5, 3 car lengths. Casey Hawthorne's got to make something happen here. And he closes, big charge into 3. Look at this, for a chance at the finals. Oh, he's sideways. Oh, it's going to be Justin Arnold. All right. I don't even think he scratched the paint. Let's hear it for Casey. What a save. Now that's what all these people came to see. Justin Arnold, after he changes his underpants, going to come out for the finals. What a save by Casey Hawthorne. He sent it into turn 3 and almost made it stick. My goodness. All right, Justin Otterholt taking a cool-down lap to catch his breath. Oh, boy. Here they all come, $100. And a chance to talk to me in victory lane. That's what everybody's really here for. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the Spectator Race feature? Tyler, when you're ready, sir, give him the green flag, and there it is, we're underway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the lead, but here comes the pack. Walk out in turn one. All right, a lot of traffic. It looks like I-4 when you're trying to get home from work and you're following your grandma. Who's got the lead? It's Tyler Vickery with the lead. It is a hornet's nest in the back of the field. Look at them, 2 and 3 wide back there. Oh, look out in turn 3. The eye of the storm is over there. Tyler Vickery leads the first lap. The fast cars are moving their way up. They made it clean through the first lap. Tyler Vickery has the lead for now. The fast cars having to deal with a lot of traffic. It hasn't been as easy for them to move up like we normally see. Justin Otterholt's up into the top 5, though. That orange pick-em-up truck is coming, folks. Casey Hawthorne just made a 3-wide move. Here's Otterholt. He's going to go by Eddie Evans. I believe that's Nick up in the second spot. Here's Casey Hawthorne. He's made his way to the front as well. Tyler Vickery, those way. Here's Otterholt. He won second. He's got Casey Hawthorne hot on his heels. Oh, they almost lost it, I think. Casey Hawthorne's in second. Tyler Vickery's got the lead, but Casey Hawthorne's got clean air now. Otterholt's going to have to fight back. Tyler Vickery trying to run away and hide. Otterholt's back to fourth. Hawthorne's in second. A lot of traffic coming up. Laps are winding down. I think it'll be 2 to go this time. It is 2 to go. Tyler, don't look in your mirror, buddy. Casey Hawthorne is coming. 2 laps to go. Traffic dead ahead. What's Tyler going to do? This could help decide the race. Oh, Casey Hawthorne's going to get a big run on him, folks. Leaders, the lap cars, 2 by 2 in front of the leaders. Tyler Vickery on the apron. Casey Hawthorne's boxed in. We're coming to the white flag. Oh, they boxed him in. White flag is up. Final lap. Tyler Vickery's got a lead barely. Tyler's going to have to make it wide if he's going to win this thing. Casey Hawthorne is fast. Oh, he cut him off. Oh, but Casey snookered him. Hawthorne makes the pass on the backstretch. Oh, man, Tyler Vickery going to try to fight back. It might be too little, too late. Checkered flag, ready to fly for Casey Hawthorne. He does it again. What a job by Tyler Vickery, though. Oh, one's in the wall in 3 and 4. Oh, no. That pretty orange paint's going to have some new Smyrna white on it now. Oh, no, he scuffed it up pretty good. Well, he takes home a piece of new Smyrna that he did not want. That's part of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, from the back of the pack to New Smyrna victory lane once again, Casey Hawthorne will burn it down for you. Let him hear it. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your winner, Casey Hawthorne. Oh, man. Casey, come on down here where the mic works a little bit better. Yeah, you got a couple of scratches on there. On that side. So, normally there's like 12 people out there, and you're to the lead by like lap 2 or 3. You really had to earn this one tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, and yes, holy God, was that tough. And here's a guy.
Here's Tyler over to congratulate you, buddy.
Honestly, I went up high. I didn't even see you. I wasn't even looking in the mirror until the last minute.
You know what? Everybody's in one piece, which tonight is an amazing thing. I saw the guy with the 4-door car. I did a Captain Boneheaded thing. Justin's running great, but he pushed up really bad, and I thought, oh crap, he's in the wall. So yeah, you fans in the stands have done it. There's 18 of us. Bring it. Come on.
Guys, let them hear it. Spectator racers, and Casey's still the winner. What'd you think when you caught that traffic with a lap when they had you all boxed in?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, yeah, that about sums it up. I didn't know if either of you were going to make it through that.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think I was going to make it through it either, and I'm just, well, like Tyler said, it was a bad time to look in the mirror. I knew people were coming, so yeah, you got to go through it. You got to deal with it.
Okay, so congratulations again. Anybody you'd like to thank? Oh, and there's some money for you.
Thank you. Yes, you, this track, as fans in the stands, and my friend Stacy for finally coming out to see me that I've known since we were children. And just the Lord. Thanks, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne. Spin in the qualifiers, wins the feature. Tyler Vickery, buddy, awesome job. You didn't have good luck in the match race, luck at the draw there, but you started on the pole. You had all the fast cars having to work through that traffic. 4-lap race would have been yours, but man, what a drive, and congratulations to get through that traffic. That looked wild out there.
Yeah, at that point, I was like, all right, I know what's happened last time when we had lap traffic, especially when it came to Justin with the truck. It got to a point there was no way I was going to go up high, just take the apron and hope for the best, and wasn't even paying attention to see where Casey was. I thought Casey was still stuck behind, so all of a sudden seeing him cut to my inside as soon as I drift up to the high line just to get ready to set the corner, and next thing you know, he's on my inside. I was like, oh no.
Well, just wait till you watch the video, because it was spectacular those last couple of laps, but great run for you. Congratulations.
I can't wait, and I still got to give a shout out to Holly and Frank. I know Shane's also working on the car. At some point, crossing my fingers, I'll be in a Bomber B here soon, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, there you go. From Spectator racer, maybe to Bomber B driver. Let's hear it for Tyler Vickery. Did a great job in the Dodge Dart. Hey, I haven't talked to you in a long time, Mr. Eddie. Eddie, did you have fun out there?
Oh, it was a blast, man. I'm building me a new Bomber A car, and I ain't had a chance to come out here and race. I figured I'd do this.
There you go. Come out and put on a show for the fans. And, hey, you won your match race, and this thing's pretty cool. It looks like you drug it out of the woods or something.
Actually, I did.
That's what I thought. Eddie, good run for you tonight.
Hey, yeah, I appreciate it. And before you go, man, I'd like to thank Speedway Videos, the Hart family for letting us race here. My wife, Sarah, my son, Eddie Jr., and Lorelai's back at the house, and Amanda and Haley and everybody. Hey, we'll see y'all in a minute.
Folks, let's hear it for Eddie Evans. Gave it a good run. And how about this guy, Justin Otterholt, in the Chevy? Man, this thing's running hot. Did he scratch up your paint a little bit? In case he did.
Yeah, we just had a little love tap over there. Yeah, but that was an amazing race. He was right there, and I had him by a little bit going into 3, I think, and then all of a sudden I look over and he's right there. I'm like, oh my God, don't drift up. But yeah, I looked in my mirror, saw him spin, and I was just hoping that he was all right and his car was okay.
Well, thankfully it was, and you helped him save it just a little bit there. And man, this thing is screaming. You had it running good. One little slip up there in the feature looked like that's what set you back.
Yeah, about the end of the second lap, my brakes were gone. I had a lot of brake fade, and I think I blew the radiator and possibly the head gasket.
Oh goodness! All that to come and put on a show, which you did. You had the fans on their feet today, man.
Hey, it's worth it. I love coming out here and doing this and putting on a show, and it's all good. I'll have it fixed and ready for the next one.
That's what I like to hear.
And I just wanted to give a shout out to Redline Tuning Services in Daytona. This truck would not be this fast without their help, so thank you for that. And then Speedway Video, of course. Thank you very much. I learned something new every time I watch the tapes or the videos after. And I want to thank Terrific Tire and Holly Hill because they take care of all my tire needs for this truck.
Justin, thanks for putting on a show for us today. Justin Otterholt in this beautiful Chevy pickup gets the win. And hey, let's hear it for Frankie too. Frankie came out and put on a show. Thank you, Frankie. And just like Pinks, we're going to give him a little head start here. And I'll give you some advice, Mr. Bill in the Volvo. Just block the Mustang. You've got a head start, just turn down. Waiting for the green flag. Tyler's at the ready here. Green flag is out. And that Mustang is just going to say, to heck with this, I'm out of here. You know what? I'm impressed that this Volvo can even still run. That thing is just about as old as I am. If you ask my girlfriend anyway. All right, we might have our first ever driver get lapped in the match races. Sorry, Bill. I don't know who thought that the poor Volvo had to go up against Casey Hawthorne, but here he comes. Nice, easy trip around for Casey. And here comes Bill in the Volvo. That thing could have been racing with the ground pounders earlier. Casey's going to try to catch him, ladies and gentlemen. We started Casey a lap down. We just didn't tell him. Checker flag for Bill. In my book, he wins. But Casey will move on. Going to be tough to beat Casey Hawthorne, but it has been done. We'll see if John D can get it done. Green flag is out for our next round here. Casey Hawthorne gets the jump. Boy, John trying to get that Chevy hooked up there. He was struggling down the front straightaway, and Casey Hawthorne is setting sail. I think he'll be up against Big Gravy in the next round, perhaps. We'll have to wait and see how all that's going to play out. Casey Hawthorne, if he can make it through 3 and 4, which is his Achilles heel sometimes, should move to the next round. John D did a great job in the Cobalt, but it will be Casey Hawthorne moving on. Now, some of these drivers that didn't advance out of round number 2 could still be players come the feature event. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be our final round. Who's rooting for Big Gravy and the White Mustang on the outside? Who's rooting for Casey on the inside? It's hard to tell. Let's see what's going to happen. Green flag is out. Big Gravy's got the advantage. Casey sends it to the bottom of the racetrack. Dead even right now. Here we go. Oh, Casey's got the advantage, but here goes Big Gravy. Big Gravy screaming down the back straightaway. Oh, it's going to come right down to it, ladies and gentlemen. Casey Hawthorne on the bottom, Big Gravy on the outside. Oh, Big Gravy gets it. They came this close to wrecking each other. This close. Big Gravy takes the win in the match races. Well, that was exciting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to send all of the cars out here that still want to do this. There's going to be probably about 18 or so. There might be 1 or 2 that decide that was enough in the one-on-one, and I don't blame them. We all got to get home. But those brave enough are going to come out. Ladies and gentlemen, cheer them on. $500 to win. It's not chump change. Well, these days it is, but it's some decent money. That might get them enough gas to get home. So we got a couple of the pickup trucks on the front row. The fast cars are in the back. Now that's the secret right there. Put your high beams on and blind everybody. Are you folks ready? All right, drivers, I hope you're ready. Let's count them down. Here we go from 5, 4, 3, 2, go! Green flag is out on the feature. Hey, the burnout contest is later. All right, so Big Gravy, Casey Hawthorne, Justin Otto, all working from the back of the field. And there's a lot of traffic. It's I-4 in turns 1 and 2. Or 95, depending on which way you came. Look at Casey Hawthorne. Wow, and Big Gravy's right behind him. Casey to the inside, to the outside. Finding room wherever he can find it. Close call there. So Casey Hawthorne is behind Tyler Vickery, who leads. I told you don't sleep on the Dodge, but Tyler's already like, wait, Casey's here already? Darn it. Tyler Vickery leads. Casey Hawthorne's coming. Make it wide, Tyler. Casey Hawthorne on lap 2. He's the leader. A big pack of them going into turn number 1. Casey Hawthorne lapping by that Volvo. Big Gravy has made it up to second. A big cluster off at turn number 2. 4 cars under a blanket going into 3. 3 wide in turn 4. Hang on, Sasha. It's Casey Hawthorne. And we got cars all over the place. Casey Hawthorne in big lap traffic. Almost got in the grass. White flag, just like that. Casey Hawthorne of the Mustang. Big Gravy He's got to make up a lot of ground in one lap. Big Gravy won the match races with the big money's on the line. Chase Hawthorne half a lap away. Final time into 3. If Casey can hang on to it, Big Gravy's closing in. Coming to the checkers. Casey Hawthorne's over Big Gravy. I have no idea who's third. I think it might be Chris right here in the pickup. Are they all going to make it back around? Man, these guys did a great job tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, they all made it. They all finished. Nobody spun out. Nobody crashed. Give them a big round of applause, if you will. And let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne, your race winner. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Casey as he climbs out. Casey Hawthorne, the big winner, and he worked through traffic like a hot knife through butter, as Ben Dodge would say. We'll head down here and grab a word with him. Oh, Casey, you've done it again. $500 on the line today. Another big field of cars. You had to work through all that traffic, and didn't even matter. And you had the big Gravy, but it didn't matter. Lap 2, you had the lead. And you held on today, and you didn't almost wreck the thing tonight.
Yes, thank you for noticing. That was my goal, is to almost not wreck, and one piece, and it's a task to beat that white Mustang. I don't know if you noticed, and there's some other fast. Thank you, young lady.
We got a big paycheck here. Arabella is our trophy girl today, presenting the trophy and $500 cash to you, Casey. Congratulations. That might get you home.
Well, I may have to Uber home with this, but yeah, I'll get to Deltona anyway, sure.
Yeah, and now you can fix the scratches that you put on the car from last time. No, is that good luck?
That's staying. That's good luck. I'm keeping that. It matches Big Gravy's Mustang, and I'm just glad there's no black on his Mustang. And yeah, that's what do you call it? Battle scar, victory scar. That's what I tell everyone.
That it is, and you and Big Gravy had a great race in that match race. You almost got together coming to the checkers, man. Was that fun tonight or what?
Yes, that was fun, and I'm happy I did that well against him. And yeah, almost only counts in what, horseshoes and hand grenades. So I think it was good.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne, your big winner. Thank you, Casey. He's always out here. He's tough to beat, but this guy down here, Mr. Big Gravy, gave him a big run. Big Gravy takes home the win in the match races, which is great. But, man, he got through that traffic a little bit better. You were catching him. You did, what, one more lap maybe?
Yeah, if I'd have just had one more lap, I might have got him.
Man, you came out here and put on a heck of a show. And how fun was that match race when you and Casey were side by side the whole time?
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, that car's quick. He got new tires. It's awesome.
So, in your mind, are you the winner because you beat him heads up?
No, he's the winner.
He's the winner? All right. Yeah, I like your sportsmanship, and thank you for coming out here and putting on a show for us.
Well, thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Big Gravy, our second place overall winner of the match races. And Casey's going to share the flag. Jim Jones is going to come over and get some pictures. And you know what? I appreciate this man's efforts down here in this Dodge Dart. Tyler, you never make it out of round number 1. I feel like it's part of your strategy at this point. You got a good starting spot. You look up in your mirror on lap 2, and here comes Casey.
Yep, and that's honestly the only thing I can do, especially knowing with Big Gravy being here in Hawthorne, I needed to be up front. So it's nothing I can do. Those guys are way, way overpowered compared to this. So I can't really complain, just pushing the car as hard as I can.
But you come out here in this Dodge, and when that feature comes out, you're always up in the mix, and you led a lap today, and you're up here on the podium again. You had a great run. Did you have fun again?
Oh, yeah, always. I got to give a quick shout-out to the Speedway video. My parents who live in Arizona, they love watching me race. They always pick fun with me. At some point, I'm going to try to win one of these things, but who knows when that'll happen.
Well, when you watch back Speedway video, this joke will make sense. But great run tonight in your Mustang.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Hey, at least it's somewhat of a quick Mustang.
Tyler Vickery comes home 3rd, 4th, 5th. It doesn't matter. He had a great time. Give him a round of applause. Let's hear it one more time for Casey and Big Gravy. These two fast Mustangs put on a heck of a show. And how about the rest of the field? Nobody crashed tonight. Everybody did great. Who was hoping for a crash? Any savages here tonight? Yeah, I know. We'll see some in the Enduro.
My air conditioner quit. I want to see out the back window.
Casey Hawthorne in the black Mustang, Sean May in the 2014 white and black Mustang. Green flag in the air for the Mustangs. Sean May and Casey Hawthorne. All right, Casey, you're a marked man. Oh, look at him, look at him. He flies around the outside. Oh, he wasn't scared of that souped up looking, tricked out Mustang. Now, Casey's done this a time or two before, reigning champion. And old Sean May thought he was going to come out here and had himself an easy matchup. Casey Hawthorne going to win it. Sean May with a valiant effort. He'll come back for the feature. Oh boy, here we go. Casey Hawthorne and Justin Otterholt going to square off. We're thinning down to the last couple in the match races. And then I promise we'll put them all together for 5 laps. That's when it gets real interesting. All right. Watch the starter here. Green flag is out. Justin Otterholt on the bottom. Casey Hawthorne on the outside. Hey, I think Casey Hawthorne's got the Speedway video in-car camera tonight. Right now, good, clear view out the windshield. But that'll get a little bit more muddy come feature time. So put the fast cars in the back. Casey's got it if he can hang on to it. Sometimes Casey has trouble with turn 3, though. Not tonight, it appears. Casey Hawthorne making this match race look easy. Hawthorne wins it. He'll move on. And Justin Otterholt, great effort. He's saving it for the feature. That's what he just told me as he came across the line. EJ's looking for pinks down there. Loser gives their car to EJ. All right, they'll watch the starters, folks. This is the final. Pick your favorite now. They'll watch for the green lights and the green flag. There it is. Green flag is out. Mustang Mustang. It's even at the line. Big Gravy on the bottom. Casey Hawthorne on the outside. Hawthorne, it's close. Oh, Gravy's chasing him. Oh, boy. Casey Hawthorne pedals up on the outside. Big Gravy trying to fight back. Gravy going to send it into 3. Oh, Casey Hawthorne's going to block him down there. And Casey Hawthorne will come off and win the match races. Well, he hasn't forgotten how to do this. Let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne, your match race winner. That pays exactly $0. I got Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the front. That's the most pull I've had at this Speedway in forever. So make some noise for me. I need to hear you get real loud. Let these spectator racers hear it. Are you ready, sir? We're going to count them down. Let's count them down from 5. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Green flag is out. And they scatter like a herd of turtles down the front straightaway. Watch your Mustangs in the back of the field, boxed in like it's I-4 right now, or 95, depending on how you got here. Mustangs towards the back. Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the lead. He got too big a lead. They're going to get a draft on him. Oh boy, it is heavy traffic in the back of the field. The Mustangs still tiptoeing. Casey Hawthorne's passed about 5 cars. Dale Jr. leads lap 1. Tyler's got the lead, but here comes Gwynn in the Camaro. Oh, they're stacking up off 2. Dale Jr. can't block them all. Oh, Casey Hawthorne, he's up to 3rd, folks. They didn't do a good enough job boxing him in. They should know by now. Oh, look at this, 3 wide for the lead. Oh, contact. There's a little yellow paint on that Mustang now. And Casey Hawthorne's got the lead, but got a ways to go. Anything can happen. He's hit the wall before. Oh no! Spin! The Corvette! Oh no! Oh, yellow flag. We gotta let everybody catch their breath. That was way too pretty a car to see that happen. Invert the field. I like the way that guy thinks. Oh, look at this. 3 wide for the lead. Oh, contact. 3 wide for the lead. Oh! 3 laps complete. 4? 1 to go. Green, white, checker. 3 laps to go. 3 to go. We want to see more You want more carnage? Don't go anywhere. Good work. Extra overtime for those guys down there. Green flag back out. Oh, we caught Casey napping. What is Santiago away to the lead? All right, we'll see if Casey can catch back up. You guys better be looking in that mirror. He's coming. Here comes Casey. Battle for the lead. Everybody's clean in 1 and 2 for now. 3 wide, Casey through the grass, sideways. Battle of the Mustangs up at the front. Here comes Casey looking to the outside, gets the door shut on him. In the lead is Sean May. Sean May with the lead. Casey Hawthorne in second. White flag is out. Casey, a 1 lap. Here we go. Keep your eye on the leaders, Sean May and Casey Hawthorne. Money's on the line around the lap vehicle. Here we go. Final time down the back. Close race. Sean May, Casey Hawthorne. May puts the brakes on. Hawthorne sends it to the bottom. Here we go. Casey Hawthorne on the bottom. Sean May on the outside. Drag race to the line. Sean May wins it. Oh, he saved it. Luis Santiago with a big save. Oh, they all made it. Wow, what a race. Correction, Anthony wins it. Now, Anthony's going to be our winner. Thank you, Kenny. There's too many Mustangs. Let's hear it for Anthony. He might put on a show for you. We'll see. Make some noise for Anthony. He might do a burnout for you. Who likes burnouts? Get loud. He's trying. Good thing it's not the burnout contest. He's just turning around. Car. All right, Anthony's already out of the car. We have some money for him.
Branco.
Anthony Baranco, our winner. Anthony, come on over here, buddy. Anthony, great job out there, man. You just beat Casey Hawthorne. He's untouchable out here. So here's what you really came for, this new Smyrna Speedway trophy. And here's $100 for coming down here and winning the Spectator races.
The damage, right?
Yeah, you got a little yellow paint on there somewhere, I think. Anthony, did you have a good... Excuse me, I'm choked up here. Did you have a good time out there tonight?
Absolutely. Thank you for coming out. Grayson, I love you. My 5-year-old son's here. Oh, I couldn't imagine. Hope I made it up to you. I lost it on that first one. That shouldn't have happened, but hey, it is what it is, and I won when it counted.
Listen, if you're going to throw one away, throw those match races away. You held off Casey Hawthorne. I don't know if you've watched on Speedway video, but it's usually him and Big Gravy, and you held him on, and he gave you a heck of a run there.
He absolutely did. I know of him very well. And he was the reason why I wanted to come out here. I was like, that's a guy I want to race against. So,
and now
it was fair.
Oh, it was fair and square, and I think everybody enjoyed it. So we thank you for coming out here and putting on a show.
Absolutely. Semper Fi.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Anthony, our winner in the Spectator races. Let's see, where the heck did Casey go? Casey ran away. Oh, I don't know who anybody there. He's up on. Casey, come here, bud. Casey. I've had to read a whole bunch of names and get things confused all day, and then I couldn't find you. But man, second tonight. But
yeah,
you had your money. You had your money's worth. You had to chase these guys tonight.
I can't believe I did that well with all some heavy hitters out here, and there's more cars, and we have fun down in the pits. And I don't want to talk about what I did wrong. I want to pretend like it didn't happen. So if you could edit that for me, Tom, that'd be great.
Okay, so you set the bar high the last year or so with Spectator racing. That's why we're getting these crazy things to come out here and challenge you, and you still almost pulled it off.
Hey, had fun nonetheless. Everybody come on out, have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Casey Hawthorne, who brings it home in second. He'll go back to work on that thing. Let's hear it for everybody. Big Gravy, Mr. Gwynn, and everybody else. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate you guys. A lot of people made a long trip to get down here. Congratulations again to Anthony for winning the race. It's 602 modified. 602s, please bring them up the stage, and we're going to continue with the racing action here in just a moment. I'm going to go catch my breath and go learn how to read. Big development on the Spectator races tonight. Casey Hawthorne, the man who wins just about every time out, is broken down and probably not going to make it tonight. They'll get ready to drag race here. Green flag is out. We are underway. Who's going to get the advantage? Pretty even right now. Oh, that Mustang wanted to break loose there. Typical Mustang fashion, but he was able to hang on to it. Casey Hawthorne in the black machine. Oh, man. The brakes work pretty well on Bill Graff's car. Casey Hawthorne with a big lead. Will he make it back around? He's had some trouble in 3 and 4 in the past, but not tonight. Casey Hawthorne is going to be our winner. Man, Bill Graff did real good on the start. Then he got down there to turn number 1 and said, oh yeah, got to be careful down here. I got to get home tonight. And I think that was the right decision, but appreciate Bill coming out here and having some fun. Mustang versus Neon, Ford versus Dodge, getting ready. They'll wait on the green. There it is. Go, boys, go. Casey Hawthorne getting the jump. Here comes Nathan. Look at that. Nathan trying to close in the corner, but Casey's got the momentum right now. Casey Hawthorne really stretching it out here. Hawthorne looking to move into the finals. Nathan doing a good job trying to hang on to that thing, but Casey Hawthorne will move on to the finals. You know, Casey tried to make it out here last month when we did this, and car literally broke down on him trying to make it here. So there's a chance that he's pushing it too hard on the cool down lap. There's a chance that car doesn't survive the final race. But at least Casey made it to the track tonight. As far as getting home, well, we'll see what happens in the next race. So here it is. This is it. 1 lap to settle it. Give it all you got, boys. Wait on the green. Green flag is out. Casey Hawthorne versus Bob Keane. Bob Keane on the inside, and Hawthorne didn't get going. All right, Bob, you got the advantage. Don't let him buy you now. Casey Hawthorne's on the gas, and he's flying around the outside. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Here we go. Casey Hawthorne, he's got the advantage. Bob Keane saying, spin out, would you? Spin out. Come on, Casey. And he's not going to do it. Casey Hawthorne is going to win. Bob Keane, runner-up tonight. So Casey Hawthorne, he couldn't make it last time, and he makes up for it tonight. All right, no stranger to Spectator Racing Victory Lane. Casey Hawthorne, hey, you made it here. We're glad you made it, buddy, first and foremost. Second of all, congratulations, and we didn't even make you run the 5 laps this time. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here, and when I say that, I'm not kidding. I had troubles this week getting here and last week getting here, and just glad I'm here, and I'm glad all you guys are here. Family fun night.
Hey, at least the car held up for the race. It don't matter how you get here or how you get home, right? It's all about the race.
Right. I can sleep in the car. Well, not well, but sure.
I don't recommend that, and all things aside, we hope you make it home safe, and we got a little bit of money somewhere for you for winning this thing. It is still $100 to win.
Well, that's about what it takes to get here, especially if I order extra hash browns at the Waffle House. But can I say something? Because I had trouble getting here, and on my way I stopped at my buddy Steve's. I don't know if you know Steve, but I can't cuss. All right. Anyhow.
Family fun night, after all.
So I go, Steve, help me out. And all he does is, harass me and make fun of me and offer me beer and marijuana. Well, I'm going there now. Anyway, so I'd like to thank his wife, Karen Young, and his dog, Wilson, not Steve. I told him I was going to do this. Speedway videos.
Well, now we know what you're going to do with that $100, so thanks for telling everybody. And we suggest that you make sure you're home safe before all that.
Yeah, I'll go halfway home. So.
Well, at least a place to stay tonight. But, hey, we appreciate you coming out and supporting this, and we're glad you made it this time.
Thank you, Ryan. Good to see you.
All right. Mandy. Casey Hawthorne. Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. So we'll let you get some pictures here, and we'll find out where your $100 is, because I ain't going to let you leave without it. So.
Yeah, I'm not leaving without it.
Casey, congratulations again.
Thank you. She knows what kind of kid we went to high school together. We graduated together. So she's proof that I actually passed the 11th grade.
To hear that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Casey Hawthorne, your Spectator race winner. Matt Whittington is officially in the green car. Casey Hawthorne, the most winning Spectator racer on the inside. They're waiting for the green. And they watch the flag man. Green flag is out. And Casey Hawthorne gets the jump. But look at the Corvette. Going to power down. Whoa, uh-oh. Casey has met his match, folks. Now watch Casey Hawthorne. He is no stranger to this racetrack. And look at that run he got off to. Whoa, and the vet says, hey, I got more for you, but can he make it through the corners? That's the question. Oh, he pushes up. Casey's got to run. They're even. Casey's a little bit loose. To the stripe. Whoa! I think it was the Corvette by this much. Oh, he pushes up. Casey's got to run. They're even. Casey's a little bit loose. To the stripe. Whoa! Holy cannoli, Matt Whittington wins it, and he says, that was enough for me. Matt, you won. Come back to us. Come back to us, Matt. You're in round 2. Who's rooting for the Corvette? Exactly 12 people. Who's rooting for Big Gravy in the Mustang?